Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Big Keys, and welcome to the premiere of the Wrestling Talk Radio Show. I'm your host, Big Keys, for anything and everything wrestling. This is our debut show. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk all wrestling, AEW, WWE, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor. So anything we got this regarding wrestling, we're gonna discuss here on the show. Each week, I'll bring on two guests. We'll discuss, everything that's going on from pay-per-views to shows like SmackDown, Raw, Ring of Honor, anything like that. We'll discuss on the show. So, but right now, what I want to do. Well, let me actually let him introduce himself. I got two guests tonight. My first guest, one of my guests is having technical difficulties right now, but he'll be with us shortly. My other guest, I want to bring my homeboy up, who I've known for a couple of years now. We've been in Kings of Wrestling. Now he started a new group, Frontline. He's all these wrestling groups where we just basically discuss wrestling. So, but I'm gonna bring my homeboy on. What up, Kevin? How you doing, man?
What's going on, man? It's Cap, the front line, man. What's going on? How y'all doing, man?
Yeah, man. Cap. I've known Cap for a few years, man. I actually met him through Trey. Trey the six bikes. We're
That's
gonna
a great call for mentioning Trey. That's a great
the red card. Y'all gonna hear a red card come up a lot on these shows. So, and Trey Sykes is a sicko. I'm just letting y'all know from the get-go. He's a sicko. There's something wrong with him. He's deranged. He's a sicko.
But I wanna shout him and Thomas out. They got me started into the groups and everything. So everything I do, come from there. Being around them and being in the groups with them. So without them, it would be me and my group. So I'm always saluting love to them all the time.
That's what's up. Yeah, shout out to all the people that we've been rocking with in the group. Thomas, Trey, Raphael, Chris, Lucas. Happy birthday, Lucas! Happy belated birthday.
It's still going on. Congratulations to Chris and Justin for having babies recently, man. So much love and salute to them, man.
Much love to Chris, man, who brought his son, who's gonna become a frontline member very soon. So Absolutely. Shout out to Chris, and like I said, he'll be on later in the show. He's having technical difficulties right now, but he'll be joining us later. He's chatting with us now, but we'll have him on the show later. Definitely, I had to have Chris and Kevin on here because they've been down since day one, bro. They've been I've been with all three groups with them. The arguments that we don't have. Cap has put out many dudes because of that. The group because they assholes and they just run their mouths too much, and I just sit back and I just read some of the stuff and be like, "Oh, really? That's how you do?"
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, epic arguments in every group, man. So it's part of the process, man. So much love to everybody in all the groups, man. So
yeah,
let's get into it.
All right, let's get into it. All right, before we get into tonight, the main thing we're going to discuss tonight, our number one is basically wrestling without fans. Any of y'all true wrestling fans know what's been going on with the pandemic or whatever. We're going to touch bases on that. We're also going to discuss AEW so far. AEW's been since October, May of last year. They had their October, but we'll go over that. And then also tomorrow night, NXT TAKEOVER in your house, live on the WWE Network. Over that, we're gonna make our predictions as well. And then I got something for y'all at the end of the show, and I can't say too much about what I got at the end of the show, but I think y'all gonna like it. But first, I do need to address something really important. As y'all know, recently the George Floyd situation. I don't want to go in too much into it because everything was going on. This is a wrestling talk show, so I'm gonna say that point blank. This is a wrestling talk show. We talk wrestling on here. So, but I just want to say in regards to the whole situation, here on the show, we're not biased. We're not anything like that. We're not showing racism. Everything about the whole, and I support any movement, regarding the Black Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, and everything like that. So we're not here to be racist. We're not here to say, this is wrong or this is wrong and everything like that. But, go out to the George Floyd family, our condolences to you.
Absolutely. Condolences to his family.
Yeah, and let's just stop all this, man. Let's stop the madness, man. Let's just try to get along. Y'all already seen we're going through a pandemic as it stands already.
Yeah. This is crazy times, man. I'm old, so I've seen a lot of this stuff that's going on. This is like new, man. This is like really new times and like different times. Like you could never see this happen or anticipating this happening. It's like it's unfortunate, and we just gotta try to remain safe and positive through all this stuff, man. That's the best thing we can possibly do.
Yeah, y'all just try to stay safe out there, y'all. No more killings or anything like that. We already made it this whole COVID-19, and me and Cap, you live in the beach, right? Just you in the Vaughn Beach area, right? Okay.
I'm in Norfolk.
You're in Norfolk, okay. I'm in Virginia Beach, so we're local. We're local and everything like that. And we just came out of phase two. We just entered the phase two. Businesses are starting to open up, and then we just saw the madness down at the ocean front that happened the other night, which was crazy. With the rioting, throwing stuff through windows, like y'all.
Yeah, man.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like, what though? What all about boiled down to me is like pressure bust pipes, man. It's like stuff that's happening for all these years and years and years, and people are tired of it. But a lot of it is not the best way to, to combat that. Just you gotta be peaceful. You gotta be smart out here. And, just can't get yourself tricked off the streets. Just gotta pay attention to your surroundings and then pay attention to who you're around. And, make sure they got the best in mind for you, whoever you're around.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself, brother. Yeah, exactly. Y'all stay safe out there. So we just wanted to comment on that a little bit and address that. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the first topic. Now, I did just say in regards to the COVID-19, the COVID-19 affected a lot of things in regards to schools, people losing jobs and everything like that. And it also affected and now we're a wrestling show. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. But from time to time, I will go off into sports talk a little bit. I may have some shows where we just discuss sports sometimes. It's a wrestling show, but we will still discuss sports every now and then. But with that being said, with the COVID-19, of course, you couldn't have attendance, or a gatherings of 50 or more people. So WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, a lot of the wrestling organizations took a big hit, and they had to change a lot of things. And any of you who've been watching SmackDown or Raw or NXT have noticed, we're going to go back to when it first happened. A lot of the shows had no fans in attendance. So, and a lot of plans got changed, like WrestleMania this year.
Everything got wiped out. Certain people chose to stay home not to participate. I mean, due to, you have family reasons, if you have health issues, people just have health issues, that's the best thing to do for yourself. So, just continue, yes, that's what's going on.
Exactly. It's like, and it affected a lot of the shows because they had to, and I'm sure with WWE, they had to come up with a plan in regards to change. A lot of the storylines they had written pretty much got scrapped.
Yeah, you can tell a lot of stuff is on the fly. If it worked, you keep seeing more of it. If it doesn't, it'll just act like it never happened. So,
yeah,
it's different scenarios.
Exactly. But first of all, I want to salute WWE and AEW on the job they've been doing in regard, because being a sports fan myself and not having sports, wrestling has really what I've been turning into. And everybody was asking me, well, how are you going to do a wrestling show and everything like that? Or, when, there's no fans. I'm like, yeah, the show still must go on. And WWE got a lot of heat because they feel like, well, the virus is around. Why y'all shows? Got something. The governor of Florida, am I correct? Got something passed to make wrestling essential in the state of Florida.
Yeah. You know what? There are a lot of people, the same people that's saying they should have stopped would be like, they're also on the same token be like, well, they should do something. They should pre-record something. It's, got to understand what it is. Like you said, the show must go on. So I commend them for providing content. So, it is what it is. Long as they're safe about it, long as nobody's at risk, that's, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we definitely. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I said, and while what's going on, you see better matches, man. Like I've seen Andrade have some great matches. Aleister Black and AEW, they did the people being in the crowd first, so it was definitely I like when they did it. I like when they did it first. So
Yeah, being a huge wrestling fan, without fans, it just seemed odd when they start doing it because when you hear wrestlers give promos in the middle of the ring, it's not right without hearing the fans cheer, without hearing the fans boo. WrestleMania to me was an okay show, but without fans are the line of wrestling.
yeah,
You
and
know,
like the thing about WrestleMania, sometimes in the stadium, and it's like nighttime, seeing the lights and people taking pictures, see the flash and all that stuff. So it was, it was different, but the in-ring product was pretty good. A lot of matches that was on WrestleMania was pretty good, but it's just missing the crowd, And that show, it's telling.
yeah, the crowd pop, man. Like when McIntyre beat Lesnar, just imagine if you would have had a crowd there. Just imagine if you had a crowd. They would have went nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And
They waited for a long time.
from what I heard, it was Tampa. As y'all know, WrestleMania was supposed to be in Tampa Bay this year. And from what I heard was the stage setup was supposed to be dope.
Yeah,
It was
take the Performance Center.
Yeah, and they had as all the shows have been at the Performance Center, which you got that small little venue to where you can do all the shows. The matches they had to kind of like the matches went from like a 10 down to like a 4 or 5 because everything they had to change. They made WrestleMania a 2-night event, which actually I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like that idea. It's definitely a good idea because it give you more. And like you said, it's not that much content out. You break it down into 2 different nights. It's a great idea, for the fans to give us, something to look forward to. WrestleMania just do that one night and it's over. But it was a good idea, 2 nights, man. I hope they do it again in the future.
Yeah, because 4 hours it is kind of draining because I do have WrestleMania parties. I have friends. Shout out to Brian and my homeboy Sean that come over and they watch WrestleMania. They usually come over and watch like 4 pay-per-views or whatever. We just have like pizza here, whatever, and everything like that. But
it's an all day thing. It's an all day thing. Like I said, we having a party, and people come over at 5 and 6, and they ain't not gonna stay till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Because they worn out.
Yo, we were worn out last year, man. I remember WrestleMania last year when it got to about 10 o'clock. Yo, we was tired, man. I was like, they was the 2-night event. Yeah, I was exhausted. I had to work the next day too, man. I was out of it, bro. But back on what we're talking about with Wrestling Out fans. I don't know how long this is gonna go on because now they've actually brought in performers from NXT, the training class, I call them. They put them in the crowd to make noise and everything, and it's actually been helping the product just a little bit more. Like now, a little bit more in the performance center when the on-screen talent is in the ring. So I salute WWE for what they're doing. I'm gonna get to AEW. I know we're talking strictly WWE right now, but we're gonna get an AEW. But salute to WWE. That idea they should have took on a long time ago.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania.
Yeah, because even sometimes, WrestleMania is based off the crowd, the pageantry. So, but they did their best, man. Like, it's just like, it's not memorable. Sometimes you go back and watch WrestleMania for the moments the crowd roar. Like, I can't see myself going back to watch WrestleMania for real. But yeah. I applaud the people through with it. I definitely applaud the people going through with it.
This past WrestleMania, I couldn't go back and watch. It just, to me, the no noise in the crowd. I mean, there were some good matches, but like I said, the crowd, the fans are the bloodline that makes WWE, man. Like the big moments, and as y'all can see with WWE, a lot of their pay-per-views, like they had to alter a lot of their pay-per-views. Like Money in the Bank, Money in the Bank was supposed to be, I believe, in Baltimore this year.
Yeah. It turned into a movie. Like it turned into an episode of you know what I'm saying? Anything. It was like a real movie.
Yeah, them fighting at WWE headquarters was kind of dope. I was wondering how they were going to do it.
I liked it. Yeah, I would love to see if they kept that same kept it for next year, or every once in a blue bring it up. It was definitely good. It's definitely good. Oh, but back to WrestleMania. Undertaker and AJ, I watched that again. That was crazy.
Bruh, that match was good, and it had everybody talking. And I think And the good news about WrestleMania that it was pre-recorded, so they actually had a chance to go in and edit and do whatever they wanted to do. They did an awesome job. So I take back what I said in regards to not watching the match for WrestleMania. That's one match. Now the Cena Wyatt match, I will go back and watch that one. You forgot about that one.
That was trippy.
I told you had to be on acid. Remember I messaged you about you being on acid by watching that match?
Yeah, you sure did. That was trippy, man. Like, kind of remind me of Randy and Bray when they had that match and like all the different worms and stuff was popping up. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit. It was just crazy.
That was crazy. They did an awesome that. So and it actually it put AJ Styles much higher. I mean, AJ Styles is an incredible performer, but this kind of match in particular, it made him twice as better. Undertaker, come on.
Yeah, made him a made man. Made him a made man. Like,
Undertaker still going strong, bro. And if y'all haven't watched that Undertaker documentary on the WWE Network, do yourself a favor.
Yes. I was just gonna bring that up because he was walking back to speak to Vince. I think this is episode 1, or in the episode 1 or the beginning of episode 2. AJ Styles is fighting somebody. He's like, damn, I missed it. You know what I'm saying? This guy gets it. I would really love to get in the ring with him. And that kind of foreshadowed them having the match.
Yeah. So y'all please go back and watch that the Undertaker documentary, because it's you don't ever see a lot of wrestlers come out of their character, because a lot of you watch WWE, they're in character. Either you're a heel, you're a face. Going behind the scenes, see how they really are. It's just amazing. So just do yourself a favor and go back and watch that. But like I said,
keep in mind, this is the Undertaker. Nobody's never seen him at home, talking regular, working out. This is definitely a special piece. So definitely go check that out if you get a chance to check it out. It's definitely worth. I think part 4 is coming sooner, not tomorrow, but I think next Sunday. I think.
Okay, we're gonna do a show. We'll probably do a show on that in regards to review of it and everything. Because I want to get a lot of people's thoughts. What's going on with that? That's what's up. We can definitely discuss that. But in your opinion, how long do you think is going to go on without fans? Because I know with everything, every state is different in regards to their precaution. Well, they're being on lockdown like that. So we don't know how long this is going to go on for.
I'm guessing probably New Year's. Probably, I think they'll probably keep it this way up until the New Year, until they keep find a way to test the people because it's a lot to get a lot of people in the building. You got to test them and it's a lot. And that's, you have to put that into the budget and also put that into the booking of the venue. So it's, it's a lot of stuff. So
and y'all don't know the house shows. For my real wrestling fans, know the house shows is where the money maker, because the house shows is where they test a lot of the elements that you see on television. Like if they want to turn somebody heel, if they want to turn somebody face, a lot of they're losing. And Vince is not going to lose any money behind this. Vince is going to find a way to make money behind it anyway. So not having the shows in the arenas or anything like that, I mean, it's hurting you because you're doing everything. But at the same time, it's actually giving some of these wrestlers a break, because from what I heard, they've been recording content. They got recorded to at least July.
Yeah, because I mean, it's definitely, like you said, it goes to that point of rest, man. Because that's why a lot of people were going to TNA. Remember, you start seeing a lot of the older WWE guys going over to TNA because they're only taping twice a week compared to being on the road, 5 days off, 2 days off. So it's like it's a good thing for them. Definitely a good thing to rest and get to see home a little bit, or just being out the element for a while. Traveling is a lot, man. So it's definitely a good thing for them.
Travel it's plus everything is on. Plus the thing about the one advantage you have in regards to recording is that they can actually do a lot of recording. So they can actually take something that was recorded they're recording like on a Tuesday, supposed to air next Monday. They got a week to play with it, so they can edit something out. They can put something in, or everything like that. So they got a few things they can do for edit. And like you said, but they can record on Monday, record on Tuesday for like 2 weeks, and the next thing you know, they can pretty much sit at home and just chill.
Yeah, that's like 4 or 5 episodes of Raw, and My fault. Yeah, Smack is yeah, my
They're,
fault. Yeah, SmackDown is still live. They do SmackDown live.
they still doing SmackDown. Okay, so SmackDown's it's not pre-recorded. It's actually live.
In NXT's in 205 Live is they record those episodes.
Interesting thing is that Manello and Beth Phoenix, they're actually not they're not actually at the Performance Arena. They're actually at home.
Wow.
I didn't know that until I read something. I forgot where I read it at. They are, if you notice, they don't ever show their faces on camera.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I think at the beginning of the show they always showed them. I think.
Yeah, the only ones is is it Phillips, Tom Phillips? I think I forgot what his name was, and I apologize and everything like that. But they're actually at home doing their commentary, which is cool because it actually sounds like they're actually in the arena. But due to the COVID-19, they're trying to protect everybody in regards to it. And I understand it, and it by all means, a lot of fans who piss me off are the ones like, well, how come they're not at home? I'm like, the show must go on. Whether or not, the show has to go on. These guys, they're putting their lives on the line. Hey, that's why I appreciate it so much. With everything going on, especially with no basketball, no football, no sports going on, we need this.
And you know the crazy thing about sports right now? They watching video games play sports on TV. Like they had an MLB season going on with MLB 20 playing, and that's crazy. It's never like that. It's the world we're going through. The world we're in right now.
Yeah, well, from what we're going through, I heartily appreciate what wrestling has done for us as fans. Now, I do know Ring of Honor, they pretty much have postponed anything. I haven't seen anything in regards to Ring of Honor doing any shows or.
I've shared. They've been doing like promo videos and like backstage segments. So that's what they've been doing. They haven't no live shows and like that. So I feel bad for the indie groups too because they lose a lot of money too. And they're not WWE. They don't have insurance and all that other stuff. That they make their money off a live show and merchandise too. So it's just a rough time.
It's a rough time for everyone, man. My heart goes out to anybody who's lost their job or anything like that. My heart goes out to y'all, man. We didn't ask for anything. We never. Personally, I'm working from home, so I'm just blessed to be employed right now and everything's going on. But it's a rough time we're going through right now. So, but that's why this is why I have the show because this is fans that want to get on and discuss wrestling and sports to discuss. I mean, there's things going on in sports to discuss, but since wrestling is still going on, because just imagine, let me just a minute. Imagine if they stop wrestling.
It'd be not known because all these shows, you can't record the shows. A lot of these shows are in different cities and states and all that stuff. You can't do anything. You got to put a fake crowd now, in these shows now. It's they can't record outside yet. It's just crazy times. And Vince, a lot of people give Vince a lot of stuff, but man, like he's not gonna let those guys perform if they sick. He's testing them. He's making sure nobody's affected. Because you notice a lot of people you're not seeing on TV because of this. So it's serious. It's definitely serious.
One in particular is Roman Reigns. Now. Everybody know Roman Reigns was supposed to face Goldberg at WrestleMania for the title. Now, mind you, right around, was it about March, April? This is when everything started going into effect regarding the COVID-19.
Yeah.
Although he had cancer, he was recovering. He didn't want to take the risk. So that's why they put Braun Strowman in his place. Braun Strowman, let's just be real, is a paper champion right now. He's just there to fill in time until Reigns. But what you're seeing online and read about, they don't want Roman Reigns mentioned at all.
Yeah. Because I seen he did an interview on TMZ. He kind of explained himself. He was like, at the time he just had twins, so he said, family is first. He's already compromised himself because he was recovering from leukemia. But he said that's everybody understood. It's just people would just put certain reports out there just to get traffic to their sites and everything. But he gave it to the real. On TMZ, he said that he's home with his family. He got twins, and that's what he's doing. He's staying home with his family.
And I respect him for that. I respect him for that. You don't want to take no risk or anything like that. Same thing with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn was the Intercontinental Champion at this time.
Undefeated.
undefeated Intercontinental Champion. Dumb. Anyway, he's stupid for that. Anyways, Sami Zayn was Intercontinental Champion. He got stripped of his title. That's why they're holding the Intercontinental Tournament now. The fight next week between Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. From what I heard, the match was already recorded, and from what I heard, it was an amazing match.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard it was an amazing match with AJ and Daniel Bryan. So I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. That's coming up next week, right?
Yeah, I honestly believe they should have saved that for Backlash.
Yeah.
They should have saved that for, but I don't know. Once again, if they figured that they wanted to do it this way, that was the best way to do it on TV to get more ratings or whatever the case may be.
Build it up.
Yeah. And, speaking of Backlash, next week's show we'll have our predictions for Backlash next week. So we'll go over that next week. So it's actually looking like a pretty decent card, but I'm not going to jump into that next week in regards to the card. But yeah, but as far as the NXT has been doing an awesome job.
Every time. They deliver every time, man. Every time.
Every single time put on. I can't remember if somebody asked me if you had to say what's the worst match you've ever seen. It's hard to name them because NXT, even without fans, NXT has been putting on some. Now I will say the Gargano match he had with Ciampa, yo. Woo.
That was crazy. They always deliver.
Yo, NXT Triple H. Shout out to Triple H, man. He's done the damn thing. Shout out to Triple H. I mean, I gotta give him a clap for that, man. He's done the damn thing with it. Shout out to him giving that contract to Drake Maverick.
Yeah, man. That was a good moment, man, because I followed him through the tournament because I heard he got released. Then I see him in the tournament. He's continuing. I'm like, this is a decent little story they got going on. I would love to see him win it. But he lost, and probably everybody expected that because he's been released. But, the words on the internet, they were saying that. They were still letting him work out until he lost. So, for Triple H to come out, that was a big moment. It was kind of unexpected, too. Like, oh, what's going on? Like, it was definitely a good moment, man. Definitely a good moment for Drake Maverick.
For what I see, all the fans, much respect to all the fans that shouted out. It was a great moment. And honestly, as a wrestling fan, Triple H coming out there giving that contract, that was when you saw Drake Maverick's emotions come out of his face, that's not fake, dog. That's real emotion.
Nah, that was real.
That's real.
That was real.
Now, I understand what their characters on, but when he came out, when he was in full of emotion, that's real, dog. And that's what great.
Because he thought he was going home. Everybody knew he had got released, so it sold the story better because you knew, all right, well, Rockstar. And another thing to tie into it, Impact has a pay-per-view coming up. They advertised Rockstar Spud, Drake Maverick, Rockstar Spud going back because everybody that's been released, they advertise them on their card. Gallows and Anderson, Drake Maverick, EC3, and other people that's on there. So to see him win, I was like, oh, well, you're not going to Impact too. So that's another factor, a surprise. Like, damn, didn't know that was happening. We thought he was gone.
Yeah, they did a damn good job with the storyline. So I applaud NXT for that. And I didn't like the manager role, man. I felt like he was utilized well in Impact as an underdog because he won I forgot what the name of the contest they had over Impact. He won the thing, and he became a wrestler. He was involved in a lot of storylines in Impact. And when he showed up in WWE, I was like, they're going to put him in the cruiserweight division. I was like, he's a little guy. So then they made him the general manager. I was like, for 205 Live for a show that was on the WWE Network, and you were a general manager.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it actually worked kind of good. And he actually had a good match with Mike Kanellis. It was a no disqualification match. Damn good match. 205 Live, y'all sleep on 205 Live. The main events are actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, man. I seen I seen Tony Nese and somebody even Grand Elite had a great match on there one time. I think I got there by mistake too. Like, oh, let me see 205 Live. Let me just see what's going on. Like I said, great main events, man. Every single episode I've seen.
Y'all hate on 205 a lot, but 205 Live, the main event matches are pretty good. And you know who I've become a real fan of? Isaiah Swerve Scott.
Yeah, he's on a good streak right now. Yeah,
I like that kid, man. I like him, man. And that performance, if y'all remember the Worlds Collide, the four-way match for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, go back and watch that match.
I'm gonna go check that out.
Go back and watch that match. There's Swerve Scott is the future, man. He's definitely in the storyline. He got with Gallagher and Neat's going right now. It's pretty good. It makes a good match. 205 Live, I was nervous for the Cruiserweight division when it came to WWE because I felt like they were going to be a sideshow, and it actually was because they would be on Raw for they would come on for that first hour, and then they had the television show Tuesday nights at SmackDown, and they kind of was like a sideshow.
Yeah, and they didn't put nothing into it.
Yeah, and I always had this thought was like, why couldn't it be like the Cruiserweight division from back in the day to where these guys actually fought main roster guys?
Yeah.
Instead of fighting, because they don't have, 10 people on the roster?
10 or 12, something like that.
Yeah, so you didn't want to see the same people fight every week.
Yeah.
Then they started doing the call-ups to main roster, and then the Cruiserweight Championship the Cruiserweight division got better, and the matches got better, and then they got more physical, and then all the main event. And the one thing I will say about 205 Live, they do build up a rivalry real well, and I do notice that when you have a rivalry that's built up real well, 205, it typically ends in a no disqualification match. The one match it was between Nice and what's the other guy's name? I forgot the other guy's name. Not I want to say his name's Ali. It's not Ali. It's the other guy. It was him.
Davari?
Yeah, Davari. Davari versus
Tony
Oni Lorcan and his tag team partner Paul.
He was hard hitting, man.
Yeah, y'all got to go back YouTube if you can, or try to find it on the WWE Network. Watch that tag team match. It was physical. Very physical. Yeah. Oni Lorcan is nuts, dude. Yeah. I love that dude.
Yeah.
I love him, man.
And the good thing about 205 Live, everybody get to see that all cruiserweights are flying all over the world. You got technical guys like Gulak, and then you got the ground and pound guys like Oni Lorcan and Brian Kendrick out there too. Brian Kendrick's a good veteran, so he always put on good matches out there too. So
you said it wrong. You said it wrong, bro. It's the Brian Kendrick.
I stand corrected. The Brian Kendrick.
You don't want him to come on the show because he'll correct you. It's the Brian Kendrick. There's only one. But the Cruiserweight division got better. I feel bad for your boy who was the champion. Was Jordan? What's his name, man? Because I don't really watch NXT UK like that. Like I forgot what his name was, but he's the one that
Jordan Devlin.
He won the NXT Cruiserweight Championship back at Worlds Collide, but because of the COVID-19, he got stuck over there, and it changed storylines, man. Like I won't spend a minute on that, just regarding that, because if you notice, let's go back. He had to drop. Well, he's quote unquote still the champion, but because he's stuck over there, he can't come back over there. They had the tournament, and El Hijo del Fantasma. I can't believe I said it. Won
I know who you're talking about.
He won the Cruiserweight Championship there. So whenever this, I guess he's gonna end up being just the interim Cruiserweight champion until dude comes back. We don't know when he's gonna be able to come back on the season. So we
definitely gonna hurt him.
Oh yeah. So that builds up that rivalry. And then you also saw with NXT, the whole tag team championship thing got messed up. With Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne, they were the tag team champions. I went over to England. He's stuck over there. So they put another partner with him, which was Thatcher.
He's a sicko.
Yeah, he's another sicko. He's Trey Sykes sicko.
No. He's not. He's doing it with a purpose.
Okay.
Sicko like Trey is like my boy Dexter Lumis. He's sick.
I like dude, man. Yo,
crazy. Did you see the thing I posted? He was just drawing. He was drawing the NXT, the Undisputed Era on the
saw
bus.
that.
Come on, man.
I saw that. But with the whole tag team situation, they were supposed to feud with another tag team. There's an Indian tag team. I forgot their name. It's a hard name to pronounce, but they were supposed to feud with them. But plans got
that changed the storyline.
Yeah, they had to change the storyline again. Now, next thing you know, Thatcher turns on Riddle. They have a match, which was a sick. Oh, yo, that was a sick match. Kurt Angle was the. It was a cage fight.
Yeah,
Bruh,
that was brutal. He kicked his teeth out.
he kicked his.
Kicked his teeth out.
He kicked his teeth out of his mouth. Bruh, they put the camera on his mouth, y'all, and this dude was showing his teeth on. I'm telling y'all right now, that shit was real. That won't fake.
Yo, and that pissed him off. He wanted to go back and fight. Once he was out of it a little bit. Once he seen his blood and his teeth in his hand, like you can continue? Yeah, continue.
Bruh.
Like you want to get in and hurt him.
That shit was crazy. But Riddle lost the match. Riddle has now gone to SmackDown.
Yeah, he's gonna be a star on SmackDown, man. If they, like we said, if they just let him be him, he could put on a good match. He could talk. What else? What else do you need? Some people don't need that.
They were talking about putting Kurt Angle as his manager, and remember I posted in the group.
Yeah.
Why?
I said he don't need that. He don't need Kurt Angle.
He's a good talker.
That would be a good thing if it led to him and Kurt Angle having like a match or something. If they were going to have him, be by his side for the beginning of his run, and then Matt Riddle, I don't need you, old man. That'd be a good idea. But
I like that. I like that, but he doesn't need a mouthpiece, man. I think Riddle, and you look at the SmackDown roster, there's so many people Riddle can have matches with, man. It's a lot of people, and the one thing we're not fans of are NXT call-ups to the main roster. NXT is doing so well to where you don't need they mess up characters when they go to the main roster, man. That's the only thing. That's why you scared when you see guys when they get called up to from NXT Raw. You just sitting there like, oh, man, this is not gonna work out, man.
Remember the Ascension? They was killing people down in NXT.
Oh man, top tag team, man. But I'm gonna get to the next one in a minute. Tag team in a minute, but the Ascension, it went from, like he said, top tag team in NXT.
Man, they was killing people, man. Like, remember they brought the American Wolves, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards over there. They murked them. And that's one of the top teams in the world at that time.
But Cap,
like 2 minutes.
Cap, tell the people what happened when the Ascension got to.
It turned into a shit show. Like, they had him with Cody Rhodes. They had him in food fights, random backstage segments, and you'll see them background and catering. Like, they were an incredible tag team. I don't know who they pissed off to get done dirty like that, man. It's like I never seen. Like, they would still be a top tag team right now. They probably had to switch their gimmick up or something by now, but they just did them dirty like they was nothing, bro.
They did the Ascension dirty. Worst call, yo. But I'm not even going. That wasn't even the worst call up. Let's talk about the Revival. Bro, they took a perfectly good. Wait a minute. 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions. Perfectly good team. Nothing wrong with them. Physical.
Several Match of the Year candidate tag team. Several Match of the Year.
Yo, NXT TakeOver with DIY. That match, bro, that might be one of the best tag team matches in NXT, the NXT history.
Mm-hmm.
The Revival were hot. Cap, tell me what it was. Cap, tell people what happened with them.
I think the Revival were too much of a throwback tag team, and from what I hear, Vince doesn't really care about tag team wrestling, but they were always fighting back because they have great in-ring product, and they're underrated speakers. Like, they can talk, they can cut a promo, they can say some funny shit. They can cut a serious promo, but I wish I knew why. Maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they pissed somebody off or something. But from the reports that everybody heard that they were fighting for their gimmick, they didn't want to be changed up. They tried to put them in some weird suits. They made fun of them. Young Bucks made fun of them on BTE last couple of weeks ago. That put them in like green tassels with top hats and like jogger pants. Like, that's not the Revival, man.
I felt bad.
Why would you do that?
I felt bad for them, man. It was just terrible. So They got, but we're gonna talk about them in the next segment regarding AEW. But speaking of more wrestlers, call up Shinsuke Nakamura. When I tell y'all, they so bad. He was doing great in NXT. I mean, he was putting on matches. He was putting on match of the year candidate matches.
Bro, they were singing his theme song throughout the whole match. Singing his song through the whole match.
Soon as he got to the main roster.
You know what it is though? You know, with him, he can't speak English too good. But like sometimes some people you just let him go in there and be a killer. You don't have to make everything a song and dance. You don't have to make everybody a character. Like they changed what they call him, the artist family, you know, this Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, what is that? You don't need that. Y'all know who he is. Y'all got him from Japan for a reason. He can fight. He can busy.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing that messed him up when they turned him heel.
Yeah.
When they turned him heel, he went down fast. Like he, as a face, he did awesome. He did really good. When he got all right. Soon as he turned heel, he had a run with the Intercontinental Championship, which was terrible. I don't know how
He barely fought anybody.
This dude had probably about 3 title defenses when he was Intercontinental Champion, if that.
And why does that make sense? Because he's there, he's healthy. Why don't you put him in a decent storyline or something? I don't, he doesn't really have to be able to talk, man. He's like a killer. But his heel turn could have been handled differently. You could have intensified his character and let him just go out there and just murk everybody, man. His move set is crazy. That's like he fight like a heel as a move. His move set is crazy, the knees and all that stuff. Just don't have him talk. Just like say one word once in a while, explain his action or something. But
exactly,
it's stupid. Stupid booking.
They changed his music a little bit. Didn't really do nothing. His ring gear changed. It just once again another.
Oh, you got a leather disco suit on, man. Yeah, I can't mess with Nakamura right
now. I can't
leather disco suit with the chest out. Like I can't mess with him. Like, yo, I mean, watching that shit no more. I see him come out like that. Hey, my dog.
Another NXT superstar that they messed up when they did the roster. Now the two they're talking about, Dominic Dijakovic. They're talking about he's going to be coming up to. I think he's coming up to Raw.
They're going to job him, man. They're going to make him a jobber, bro.
Yeah, I can already tell.
They didn't let him fully develop in NXT. He's on a losing streak. He lost to Johnny Gargano a couple of weeks ago, like clean. No, the Gargano did some cheating shit, but if you're gonna bring somebody to the main roster, you put them on, give them momentum. So when they see him, like, oh, there we go. The way they're gonna do it, they're gonna job him out, man. They're gonna bring him out there. He's 6'11". They just have him doing dumb shit, man. Like you can already see that right now.
I don't see this turning out good at all. I just don't see. This is not going to be good. I say keep him in NXT because this is not gonna. This is gonna ruin him, man.
Let him develop for like another 6 months because he can talk. His moves is crazy. Did y'all see the series of matches he had with Keith Lee?
Oh,
he's an all-star.
The NXT television, the NXT North American Championship match he had with Keith Lee, bruh. Yo, these dudes were hitting each other with you gotta understand these, and I'm gonna get to Keith Lee when we to the match with Gargano. These are huge dudes that are jumping for the top rope.
Spanish flies, flying over the top rope.
These dudes are 6'7".
Yeah.
You didn't see Diesel do this back in the day.
Only Bam Bam Bigelow only do moves like that.
Exactly. You didn't see it, but once again, why doesn't Triple H have a say-so in regards to these guys moving up? I understand I know Vince's company, but Triple H needs to say something, bro.
You know what? I guess he can do the best. He can only do the best he can until like Vince is not in power because a lot of, like you said, a lot of stuff don't make no sense, man. Like who's another one that's on the roster not doing anything from NXT?
But Chelsea Green, they talking about she supposed to be moving up.
For what? She only been there for like 2 months. But she's good. She built her name on the independent scene. I haven't seen her have no good matches in NXT, so I don't.
She was Charlotte's tag team partner last week, but I don't. She another one they're gonna mess up. Like dog, like they.
You know what? If they're gonna have a piggyback off Charlotte, like that'll be part of her come up, like something with Charlotte. I guess I can see that, but just bringing her by herself, I don't. There's nothing there.
It worries me, man. But I think Triple H does have a say so regarding a majority roster. I think he told Vince, "Hey, I tell you what, I'm gonna take this set. You can't touch these guys. These guys have to. I'm not letting you. I'll put my foot down because I'm gonna let these guys stay here."
Finn Balor was like that, but he couldn't stay healthy. Finn Balor was the one that wasn't messing with him like that. They kept him the same momentum like in NXT, but he kept getting hurt.
That was another one they sent to the main roster. I mean, he was on fire with Raw.
Yeah.
He was on fire. And then he changed his whole gimmick, and then he went over to SmackDown, and it just got.
I can't even remember him on SmackDown. Now that you said that, I gotta go back and find it. But
he had a short run as Intercontinental.
He went back to NXT on fire when he turned on Gargano on him, and then I guess he turned back to the Prince.
I will say that heel turn, I did not see that coming.
Nobody did.
When it happened, I was like, oh, that's what we doing now. We turning him in.
And if you go back and watch it, Adam Cole didn't know neither. He was like, him and Kyle O'Reilly looked at each other like,
yo, I want to say all my years I've been watching wrestling, as far as heel turns are concerned, I definitely did not. I know all the reports that's going on online in regards to what's going to happen. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I did not come in at all.
Nobody did. I've been watching for years because it was no hints of him being on that, but it's like, damn. But getting familiar with Finn Balor, he was a heel in Japan, so it's always been there. But just the way it did was just like well booked, well timed, and element of surprise thing. The internet didn't know about it.
Yeah, if you're a true fan, and you know his early work, you know he can be a heel. But now Finn Balor was another person that was affected due to COVID-19. He was actually supposed to be going after Walter. Now, if y'all remember back in March, he had an Imperium. Imperium attacked him. He actually went over to England and fought two members of Imperium. This is before the whole COVID thing happened because he was able to travel to the UK and he came back. He was actually what was it? NXT was supposed to actually be doing. NXT UK was actually supposed to be doing a pay-per-view back in April, but they had to cancel that because of everything that happened. But he was actually, I wanted to see that. Walter and Finn Balor, bruh.
Finn would have beat him. But it'd have been a series of matches, though. It wouldn't have just been no one match, I think. Like,
and they had to change plans quick. So they had Balor. Well, Balor feuded with Gargano. That was supposed to happen. So they did that. But then Walter, they kind of had to he came back over here and they got just kind of stopped. And then, then he got into we're going to get that in a little bit with the Damian Priest thing. Then that happened. So he went from heel and he slowly turned face. Now, he was the kind of heel that turned back into a face, more aggressive face. Yeah, because you ever see those heels when they go back to face, but they still stay aggressive as that face when they go back there? He's going to be like that.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's going
to be like that. So, yeah, but as far as I know, we completely went off that sometime because we were just discussing fans, but we were just discussing some of the storylines. The next topic I'm going to jump into is AEW. I mentioned a little bit earlier in regards to some of the things going on with AEW. Around there last year, they had their first. What was their first pay-per-view? Last May? Was it last May?
All or Nothing. I think All or Nothing.
All or Nothing? Okay. So they had that last year. And they didn't premiered in October. And AEW, to me, it's been okay. And, I've enjoyed AEW the past couple of months. I've enjoyed some of the matches. Some of the storylines could have gotten better. Some of the wrestlers, we don't know their characters, especially, I would say, if anything, the women's division is the one that's suffering the most.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Let me give you my initial thought of AEW. All right, I'm a fan of the elite, Cody and all that. But the first thing Cody did when he came out of All or Nothing was destroy the Triple H throne. Like,
Bro,
why start that?
Cody, you gotta let that shit go, dude.
Yeah, why start that? And like, yo, Cody can't say he was booked horribly, man. Like, he had some great runs with the Mask. He's with Randy Orton for a little bit. I mean, he's good, but he's not the main event type level wrestler. So, I understand the confidence in yourself, but don't let it get to a point where it was like you resented them, and like you shouldn't start off your company, your first pay-per-view with that kind of visual, because nobody want to go to war with the McMahons, and it's like it's not a smart thing to do, business-wise and identity-wise. And then take this shot at Triple H, and then like a lot of wrestlers, y'all bring from over, WWE, y'all put them in high spots on the card too. So it's like, I tune in here and there because Kenny Omega's my dude. Like I said, I like Cody, like the Bucks, but I haven't really got a chance to really sit down with the product. Saying maybe one of these days I will. But I just saying like how Cody started everything off, man. It's just maybe not really take them seriously. Like you built the company, you got your friends along, just to do that, and it's like it's just like a bad precedent to me. But I did see some great stuff going on over there. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not a good way to start off with me. Like doing it like that, starting your company like that with a cheap shot.
Yeah, like I said, you gotta let that shit go, dude. You went ahead and started this company. Evolve your company first. Before you don't want to get into war with Vince, dude. Don't do it. Don't.
You got so much talent around you where that shouldn't even be a thought. You should go out there, perform the best shows you can be, because they're gonna notice you at some point. They're gonna notice what's going on, and let it be a respectful competition. Like you just made it something different. But who really knows what Cody went through over there? Maybe it is some other stuff that we don't know about. But just don't, like you said, let it go. Start your company fresh, and whether you realize it or not, they're looking, because there ain't been no competition in years, so they're paying attention to you. But they're not going to put it out in the open if they're paying attention. So
Yeah.
And another thing too, I don't like Kenny Omega's not being used right. Like he should be the reason like other people want to come over there. Like he's like the best wrestler in the world. Like I see him putting over a lot of people when I do watch over there, and it's like you're using them wrong. I mean, maybe he's agreeing to do that to get people, to build stars over there, but that's you can't do that. You can't waste your prime. Not sure how old he is, but a few more years, his work rate, it's not going to be there much longer. So you got to go in there and get the best matches you can at the time. And like I said, I understand you're trying to build a company, but you got to think, you got to be a little selfish. Put yourself out there. And Kenny Omega's a star, so I could see him being on billboards and stuff like that. Just got to put himself out there. But it's you got to put himself out there, and the company's got to push him like that, because that's the best wrestler in the world.
Yeah, and he's put on Kenny Omega has put on some matches like unreal, 5-star. I wouldn't say 5-star, 10-star matches. He's an incredible athlete, but I feel like it's just been like, I'm gonna say it. It's been terrible, dude. I'm sorry. I just feel like it's like a watered down Kenny Omega that you're seeing. You're not seeing like
the cleaner. He's not cleaner.
Yeah, it's not the cleaner, man. It hurts watching it, man. It's like a watered down Kenny Omega now. And now I expected better, because everybody was speculating about Kenny Omega coming to WWE, but let's be honest, Vince wasn't doing shit with him when he came to WWE. He was just pretty much gonna just.
You know what? I think they'd have given the same chance they gave AJ, because like if you it's a documentary AJ had. He had fought Curtis Axel, right? Beat Curtis Axel, hit him with the Styles Clash, whatever. He came to the back, and Vince was like, "That's good. I got a couple of guys that could do what you just did. I need that pit bull. I need that. You know what I'm saying? I need that aggressive AJ. That's what I want to see every night." And like if he gave Omega that same challenge, I think Omega be up for the challenge. But like you said, they just can't have the WWE politics where for somebody we want to put into high position is going to beat Kenny Omega. He's not really on the same level. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing that he probably have to deal with going to WWE. So I can see because it's kind of like Neville and Enzo. You made, you know what I'm saying? Enzo go over and like Neville was like, that's just insulting me. Like, you know what I'm saying? As an athlete, like this, I know you wrestle. You only got like 4 or 5 moves, and come on, it's not acceptable. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's just, you know, weird booking sometimes. So I get why he didn't go, but I think he would have got some. If he did go, he would have to earn his respect like AJ did. He's well more than capable of doing that, and you know, keeping his character. You see, AJ don't have no dumb character. You don't see them booking him out of his way, doing dumb shit. So
Facts.
like AJ said, he earned his respect. Like Vince saw what he felt. He went out there, you know what I'm saying, got aggressive, got his talk game up, and you know, he earned his spot. You know, like I said, AJ he just wrestled Undertaker, so he's in a good place. Like I said, I can see that for Kenny Omega too. He just had to earn his respect off the bat. Like, and I can put me in a clown suit and none of that other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I get that. But as far as AEW is concerned, matches have actually been pretty good. And you know, Jericho, I didn't like the fact they made Jericho the first champion, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
They want to bring a name to the title, and they didn't want Hangman Adam Page to go to the title because everybody.
He wasn't ready at the time. He wasn't ready.
Yeah, because everybody's like Hangman Adam Page. Your typical wrestling fan is like, who the hell was that?
Yeah.
Chris Jericho. Oh, I know who Chris Jericho is. And like I said, a lot of people hated that. I didn't have a problem with it because I'm like, you're trying to bring prestige to a title. And by the way, the AEW title is gorgeous. I love that belt. That's like,
yeah.
I mean, that's probably one of the best belts I've seen. They did an awesome job. The TNT title.
I think they ain't finished it yet, so we can't get a final judgment on it yet. So
they need
I'll wait to see this part up.
Dude, when I saw that, when Mike Tyson brought that title out, I didn't know what to say. I was like, once they did that, what was going on, I'll let that fly because I'm like, thank God, because I'm like, you cannot put that championship title next to the AEW title.
No way.
I'm sorry, bro. And the women's title is even worse. The women's title is like, it looks like it's the smallest belt I've ever seen in my life. It looks like it could go around like a 10-year-old or something. It's like y'all could have really put some. God, the tag team titles are on point. Nothing wrong with the tag team. Tag team titles are perfect. But
speaking of the tag team titles, I think it was Kenny Omega and Hangman versus the Young Bucks. That was a great match. I actually went back and watched that joint twice. Like that was a good ass match.
That was a very good man. Y'all need to go back and watch that, man. Yo, the Young Bucks.
His character development is interesting, man. I like what they do with Hangman. Like they drawing his character out, man. Like he's a lot of funny stuff shit with him, man. Like he's a funny dude.
And the thing about it, a lot of fans like, okay, when's the payoff gonna happen? Like, y'all have to understand, y'all have to be patient when it comes to these storylines. It's all at the end. Y'all have to. Matter of fact, they may even toss y'all a curveball and might throw something at you completely different. You don't even know what they're gonna do. But just be patient with the storyline. As far as character development, they have done an awesome job. Well, I would say they're doing a better job in regards to introducing characters in AEW. So they're doing a much better job. We're knowing we're more about the characters now, and I like the character development that they're doing. Now, the one dude that has really caught my eye, and I think it's hilarious, is Orange Cassidy. That's my
dude. That's my dude right
there. Y'all need to check out Cassidy. Orange Cassidy. I'm telling y'all right now, do yourselves a favor. Go watch Orange Cassidy. His character is just so chill. Funny. He's actually a good wrestler too. Go watch his match. He's actually pretty good, but him and Best Friends is hilarious. Orange Cassidy, they've done so much, and he's become a fan favorite. He has definitely become a fan favorite.
When he first showed up on AEW, that pop was so crazy. Like
that was great.
Yeah, man.
Him, another dude that everybody sleeps on, Darby Allin. Yo, this kid.
That's a skateboard dude, right?
That's a skateboard dude. This kid is.
I seen him and Jericho have a good match. He almost won too. He got close.
Yeah, he almost beat bro. This dude has a crazy skill set in the ring. He's young too. The one thing I like about AEW, a lot of their wrestlers are young cats. Like some of these guys not even over the age of 25 yet.
Nah, no. MJF is great.
Yo, MJF, let me focus on him in just a minute. But these guys are still young. Cody did an awesome job with these young guys because these are guys that can build up this brand and make it a great with a young. And like you said, MJF, dude. I've never heard somebody as a natural on the mic. Like MJF is a gift from. Y'all have to understand. Watch his promos. I love his pro. This dude is. He makes you really want to hate him in real life.
Yeah, for real. Like, did you see when he kicked Cody dog? Like they were all hugged up on the dog. Cody and Randy walked away.
I saw that.
Squeak shit out the dog or something like yo. That's just little stuff like that, man. Makes his character just a great character. Like a douchebag, you just hate him. You gotta hate him.
But he's a natural heel. His character, AEW, please do not turn him face. Keep him as a heel. He needs to stay as a heel because as a face, it's not going to do him any good. He needs to stay as a heel. And I think he's going to be next in line after Brian Cage comes through or whatever. He's going to be the next in line to get a shot at the AEW championship.
Brian Cage, that's a sick dude right there, man.
Man, bro, when he came, there was rumors about him coming to AEW, and I read about him, but I don't know. But I don't know Brian Cage, man. It bores me, man. It's just another big. It's like another Batista, man. Like another big muscle bound dude. And you put Taz with him?
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't get it. You know, just I didn't like. I mean, him winning the Casino Royale match, it was okay, but I'm like, nah, don't jump him right to the title. That was dumb.
Yeah. Because you know what it is? A lot of these wrestler promoters, they love the look, man. He can move. Like, I've seen him do some crazy shit. But, you know, not just, like you said, don't let him just go straight to the top with the title, man, because he's not able to put on, you know, somebody like Ambrose, Moxley. He can put on good matches, you know, and it's like, that's not going to always, you know, that's consistent with him. Brian Cage is kind of big, so you can't put him in the ring with everybody because, you know, styles clash and everything, man. So it's like, you know, you have chasing the title but not winning the title.
Hold off on that for a minute. Just hold off on him. Let him get more. Let him get more development as a character. Let us know him, and then have him build up some feuds with him. Feud with a couple of matter of fact, you could have put him in a feud with Darby Allin, which I thought they were gonna do.
Well, he did the F5 to him. Like he spent him around an extra time. Right?
Yeah, have them do a feud with Darby Allin. Have them have about 2 or 3 matches. Let that be Yeah, and actually let him go after the TNT champion. Now that they got a mid-card title, which because we did for months, they only had the AEW title, the tag team, and the women's. I always said they needed a mid-card title. Yeah, so finally they got I thought they were going to do the mid-card title before the fall when they did the ring day that MJF won. I thought that was a mid-card title. I was wrong, but I was like, okay, y'all need a mid-card title because you just got a bunch of dudes fighting over nothing, and they just fighting for the AEW. And then the TNT. I don't like the name of the title. I'm sorry, this just don't. Call it the television championship. For God's sake, don't. Honestly, TNT is on TNT. I feel like it's a gimmick championship. That's what I feel like, but it's here. We'll deal with it. Oh well. But
I think Cody would do some good. He has some decent matches with it because the way Cody book himself, like it's like the match is gonna be dramatic, so you're gonna want to see those matches. So I think it'd be in good hands. It's all right.
Yeah, I needed they definitely needed a mid card title, and it helps them. But the character development, like only thing I fear for them is the overuse of old WWE superstars, man. Like
it annoyed me. Like, I
it's starting to get watered down, bro.
Who want to see Ambrose and Luke Harper, man? I don't care what kind of storyline you put them in. I don't want to see that match. I've seen it a million times. They just got different clothing. Like, You know what I'm saying? It's
All they got is different names, and then you brought it doesn't excite me,
no
man. Like,
disrespect to either one of them, but nobody, we've seen y'all fight before. Like, we've seen the Wyatt family versus the Shield, and
we don't see that 100 times. And then speaking of what we were talking about, the revival, FTR is now in AEW. Now, I think they're going to give them a little bit more better respect than they got in the WWE.
Yeah, they're going to let them talk more.
They're gonna,
and their moveset's going to be slightly different. I think their moveset's going to be a little bit harder. It's going to be a little bit harder than moveset.
Yeah, they're going to let AEW is going to let them have their way. Unlike WWE, where it's going to be, I want you to do 3. But in AEW, we're going to let you do 10, 15, 25. You're not going to have to go in order. You can do it. We're going to let you control your promos. They're going to let them get more creative control in AEW.
Yeah. I want to see them versus the Young Bucks. They got to have like a trilogy. They got to fight the Lucha Brothers. That's all I want to see. Anything else is a bonus after that, because those matches going to be good.
The Lucha Brothers are awesome. Yo, Ray Phoenix, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't never seen a Ray Phoenix match, this dude is, never mind his brother. Never mind his brother. Ray Phoenix is awesome. Y'all gotta check some of his matches. This dude is the craziest shit ever. Off the ropes, he flies.
It's nothing he can't do. Like, he's definitely one of the top and underrated. If you, like you said, if you watch his match, you'll see what we're talking about, because he's definitely great. He's definitely knows incredible things.
Go back and watch some of his match. He is awesome, man. But the tag team division, that's starting to get better. So they're definitely doing much better with the women's division. Ooh, they need some work. They
gotta wait for Vince to do another round of cuts and build that that's the messed up thing. You can't. They gotta have developmental. The money that they got in AEW, they can build a developmental brand or start like a camp somewhere, because you can't keep waiting for these people to get released, and then you got people that's loyal, that's been already over there, bring a new person in, you give them the title, and it's like, got the people that been there from the beginning feeling some kind of way, like,
Exactly. In the women's division, it's only, I'm gonna tell you for real, I've only seen about 6 or 7 women fight in this division, and that's
I only seen like 4. I seen Adam Cole girl, Britt Baker. I seen her fight. I seen an Asian girl. I'm not sure if that's the same girl that Kenny Omega was with. I think that may be her.
Rio, I forgot her name, but yeah, that's his girl. And then we're gonna talk about Nyla Rose. Now,
We'll be careful with this one.
Now, okay, we'll be very careful. We're gonna be very careful.
Yeah, Nyla Rose is an interesting talent.
Nyla Rose, as some of y'all know, is transgender.
Yeah.
Okay? She's transgender. And I heard a lot of reports, a lot of people did not agree with her being in the women's division, especially because her being so physical with some of the women. So
y'all seen her manhandling Kenny Omega little girl, like just throwing her around. I'm like, oh god. I changed the tapes.
When she be here for the title, I thought she almost killed her with that power bomb, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, because she only weighs chick weighs only like 98 pounds.
And Rio is like, Nyla Rose is like 210, 215, like, with the man strength, as a transgender performer, but a lot of the strength is man strength, like, and
yeah, it's that's why she's powerful. Well, you know why she's powerful. So and actually I will say she has put on some decent matches in AEW, but once again with the women's division, they need more character. They got Chris. She's pretty good. She does, but it's boring with the women's division, man. It's like
you can't really see I think she lost recently. Nyla Rose lost recently.
Yeah, she lost the title at Double Double Two.
Like, you're not beating a 215-pound performer, and you're only like 115. And it's like size difference, strength difference. It's like, but they do have Karma. Don't they have Karma? Remember Amazon? Awesome Karma. She's with Brandy Rhodes, but they don't ever use her. She don't ever wrestle.
Yeah, it happened, and I'm trying to think what happened in regards to why that group broke up. And I think somebody said something about, I forgot what happened. I think it was something that involved Cody in regards to why that group broke up. And you ever see Awesome Kong? She disappeared. Did they have like a that stable? It was a crazy dude with them too, and there was another chick. And all of a sudden,
Yeah,
they kind of just
like it
disbanded.
never happened. Don't mention it.
Randy Rose went back to turning face, and just like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes a lot of this stuff happens. Like remember we talked about earlier about the house shows where they experiment with storylines and
Yeah.
like it was like along the lines of that, but they was on TV and then the angle just never happened.
The whole thing with Brody Lee becoming the Dark Order. If you're gonna do, let me tell you something. If you're gonna do a group, a faction, you gotta put people in the faction that people know. You just can't be like number 10, number 8. Yeah, I need to see dudes in the faction other than the main dude.
Yeah.
You just
I
can't.
mean, it started off as a great idea. I just think they didn't know what to do with it. I mean, from what I'm hearing, like I think Matt Hardy was supposed to be the exalted one, but too many people found out about that, and they switched it to Luke. I mean, Brody Lee. Like it's a weird fit. I think we could give some time a little bit. I think they could develop it right. I just because Dark like one way, he's another way. Like this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they're trying. And you know what I hate what they're trying to do? Go back to Luke Harper's character again. If y'all don't stop leaving that shit alone in the WWE, stop it. It's over. Stop trying to bring their gimmick from WWE to AEW. It's a separate company. Do a completely different gimmick. Of course, I don't mind him talking because they never gave him a voice in WWE. You never heard from him. Now he's talking. Yo, never heard Luke Harper talk. Well, excuse me, Mr. Brody Lee. I haven't heard him talk this much. I don't know how long. People don't even know what he sounded like.
Yeah.
Nobody. He talked a little bit in WWE. You remember? Y'all have to go back and find YouTube videos of him talking.
Yeah, because it's not that you're not gonna find that many clips. But when he got into AEW, he started talking. I'm like, I know it's him, but it's like, that's.
But he's another one that came at Vince. Stop it, y'all got to stop that, bro. Would you stop with the little one-liners in regards to Vince? Yo, that's really that's
his whole first interview, his whole first promo was about Vince. Like, I get it, but y'all weren't treated that. You couldn't have been treated that bad, man. Like, y'all performed at WrestleMania, y'all performed at all these events. Millions of people are seeing y'all, and like, okay, you're not getting booked the way you want to be booked. It's a lot. It's a lot of politics to go into it, and it's like, it's a lot. I think he's been hurt a couple of times too, so it's like, gotta kind of understand that it's the game sometimes. It's not, it's not room for everybody.
But yeah, y'all gotta stop with y'all personal vendettas from WWE. You're in a brand new company now. Let's focus on trying to make this company bigger and better instead of going back. That's like the ex you left, but you keep talking about her. Yo, she stays on your mind. You keep texting her, keep asking about her. You blow up her IG. You slide her DMs. You still talk about her. That's an ex.
Yeah.
You done with her.
Kind of obsessive behavior. You gotta let it go.
You gotta let it go, man. Let turn this into something else. Like, stop focusing on what happened in WWE, because if you're gonna be like that, just leave AEW and just be better.
Because you know what, like when it comes to that stuff, it gives me about AEW gives you like the old WCW vibe. Every week they're taking shots at each other, and I mean I get it. Certain people over there and came over, but that shouldn't be your main focus. These guys should be the main focus of the company. You got younger guys, and you got the best wrestler in the world. You know what I'm saying? Build everything around him. Like Kenny Omega should have the title. No disrespect to Moxley, but Kenny Omega should have a title, and then like you gotta really be official to beat him. Like he puts on 5-star matches, 60-minute matches, 90 minutes. So he should have a title until somebody can come along that can beat him. Like I mean, that's how I would book it. But like the whole thing with Moxley, he's a great champion, great talker. I can't take that from him. But that was my company. Omega be the champion until somebody better to come along and beat him. Without any gimmicks or anything like that.
Yeah, if they're gonna take the title off of Moxley, it's gotta be somebody that they really want to beat him. It's got to be somebody they really want him to back on. Like I say, it could be, but I really do think they're aiming to MJF the next. Unless I would say MJF for the TNT title first. Well, I don't. Well, fight Cody again. It could be he could drop the title to somebody. The MJF gets the TNT and the AEW title, but I do see that MJF being the AEW champion. But I'm gonna say by the end of the year he'll be the AEW champion.
Oh yeah, if he's not the champion, he's in a feud with the champion, and he's starting a feud with the champion at that time because the sky's up with him, man. You gotta lock him down. Like you gotta lock him down. He's homegrown. Like that'd be somebody like yo, he can't be AEW homegrown. He was on the Indies a little bit, but this is his biggest notoriety. You know, AEW every Wednesday night. So you know he's definitely a special talent.
And another thing with AEW, this whole Wednesday night war, y'all gotta stop. Come on now, come on, because every week they talk about the rating. Go ahead, Sig. I know you want to speak on this. Go ahead, speak on it. Go ahead. Because we don't talk about this on a week.
It's not really a war. If you look at the money that Khan and AEW are spending for promotion on a Wednesday night, their main roster, their top superstars, you're competing with the WWE developmental brand. A lot of these people have not been on TV. They have not been seen around the world. And it's close. AEW, they're not spending money on promotion. USA's promoting them because of the Fox deal, SmackDown and Fox deal. So AEW is a brand, NXT is a brand, but they're not spending money out of their pocket to promote for Wednesday nights. The channel they're on is promoting them. So AEW is spending money, millions. Because I see a lot of ads of AEW on TV sometimes, like random times you see that. Wednesday night, Wednesday night Dynamite, you'll see that. You don't see too many NXT, commercials or advertisements because it's the third brand. They don't really care about it. People that are purists, like, like us, we care about it because it's like the wrestling we came up off of. The good stuff of wrestling. Oh, There he is.
What's going on, fellas? Okay, I'm here in this bitch. All right, I ain't got nothing.
Sorry, Kevin. Hold on, Chris. Kevin, we didn't mean to cut you off. Kevin was making his point and everything. Chris, everybody, welcome Chris to the show.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas?
We in here, man.
What's going on? What up, Cat? What up, baby?
What up?
Hey.
We in here.
Yo, so what we've been doing, Chris,
please don't get suspended from the show tonight. Thank you.
Please
don't get suspended from the show tonight, bro. Not tonight, bro.
I ain't got no red card.
All right, so Chris, let me catch you up. Everything we've been discussing. We were discussing the shows with our fans. We went over that. We went over what's going on with NXT, WWE, and AEW. What we've been discussing right now is AEW.
I didn't mean to yawn on you either. I'm sorry.
No, you good, bro.
I'm sorry.
Right now, I want to get your thoughts. And Kevin, I'm gonna let Kevin go ahead and finish. But we're gonna come back to you in just a minute in regards to talk about AEW, and we're gonna get your thoughts on Wednesday Night War because I know you got a lot of shit to say about Wednesday Night War. But Kevin, go ahead and finish your thoughts to Chris in just a minute.
All right. Like I said, like Chris, before you came, I was saying it's not really a war, man. Certain internet sites and bloggers are making this a war because WWE don't spend no money on NXT, man. It's just on there. They get their commercials and advertisement from that Fox.
Right.
AEW is spending millions every week. Like I was saying, you can see an AEW commercial on every channel, even on Raw, even on USA. They're spending money.
I don't mean to yawn again. I'm sorry.
Are you good?
Bro, it's all good.
I'm high.
You know what I'm saying? They're spending a lot of money to go up against the developmental brand. Like I'm saying, a lot of people on NXT have not been on TV yet. They're like, this is their first exposure. And, a lot of guys in AEW are superstars, man. Like Omega been in Japan, Moxley, you know what I'm saying? Elvis, Cody Rhodes, like they're household names. And it's like, it's not really a war if you're not battling growing SmackDown. You're not even battling
Absolutely.
Live. Like, but I want to see AEW stick around in the long run, see what happens. But to me, it gives me a vibe of WCW 2.0. But like I said, they started their first pay-per-view. Cody broke the Triple H throne. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're making it personal, just build your product. I totally get it. I get it. But, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to compete with Vince. He just put NXT on Wednesday just to fuck with y'all. Y'all don't want the full wave of it. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all, they got money. But Vince got connections, resources, and relationships for years with these cable channels, these buildings, these arenas. It's like, don't let that be your first shot. But like I said, I did see some good product out of AEW. I feel that they're using Kenny Omega wrong. He should be the champion. What else we talking about? The Dark Order with Brody Lee, and the Dark Order seems kind of off a little bit. He's a good fit for it. Like you said, I didn't even know he can talk like that when I heard him talk.
Right,
you know
absolutely.
I'm surprised. Absolutely. I would like to give that storyline, saying, give it a little bit more run, let him get closer with the group. And then you see at some point something will happen. He'll go to war with them or something. They can make him a star out of that. So, I want to see that continue on, but it just doesn't seem like a good fit right now with Dark Order.
You know what? I like what you said right there, bro. I think the pub that AEW gets is because it's a new brand. We dealt with TNA, Impact, whatever you want to call them. And even for a while, they never were a threat to WWE. But I mean, it gave the audience another brand to watch. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I know I talk a lot of shit about TNA, but TNA has some good times. Let's not get it. I'm never gonna cap on it. You know what I'm saying? No pun. But I think TNA has some good runs, like especially around 2006. I mean, was it ever going to match up with Vince? Hell no. It was never going to match up with Paul Lee. You know what I'm saying? So I give you that. Like, so piggybacking off of your WCW 2.0 vibe, I think it has that too, but I think they spend too much time trying to prove why they're going to be better than WWE if they feel they're better than WWE. I feel they spend too much time. They want to show that, okay, well, WWE didn't use these guys properly. So come to AEW, we'll use you properly. And let's just be honest with you. Not everybody that was in WWE that's in AEW, it's not that they were not used properly, just the fact that they weren't that good. I'm gonna give you a good example. You from All Pro Wrestling Fan Forum to DNA to Frontline to Kings. I've always said my favorite Four Horsemen member was Tully Blanchard. Always. I've never said that as if I said he does a line of coke and goes out there and puts on a performance. So I'm a Tully fan. But just because you put Sean Spears with him does not make Sean Spears a household name.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. He was cool in NXT, but it had nothing. His charisma didn't do nothing when he got to SmackDown. That Perfect 10 shit didn't work with me.
One Royal Rumble, he had the crowd lit. I forget, it was a couple years ago. That was
I think it was 2017. Then he was put up to the main roster like months later.
The funny thing is, we were talking about that earlier about NXT call-ups to the main roster. We forgot that one, Cap.
That was one of them.
Yeah, he had that one moment. He had that Royal Rumble moment, and I think one episode of SmackDown we had it lit, and that was it. Like,
I'll give you another call-up that was trash. No way, Jose. Did y'all put that out there?
No, we didn't. We weren't going to, but you did.
He was trash NXT. That nigga was Adam Rose, the Black Adam Rose.
I don't remember.
The Black Adam Rose. That's exactly what he was. But
he could have matched.
But yeah, I like AEW, but I think the hype is more that it's a new brand, and it's more that, okay, like you said, me and Cap, you see it all the time. Big Keish, you see it all the time, because we get on these other wrestling sites and get to talking shit. It's just marks, man. I mean, they know the product is not better. I don't care how bad
Chris, you be airing them out. Chris, you be airing them niggas out.
You know me, bro. I don't care.
Chris, y'all don't know. And Chris, all these forums on wrestling, you will see Chris' name at the top of the comments, and you will see a paragraph.
Because I hate them. I can't stand internet fanboys. Internet fanboys are so trash, G. Like that shit is like. I mean, a lot of internet fanboys, their opinions is based off of what they see on the internet. And that's why you call them internet fanboys. They go with the crowd.
Have the same opinion. They all say the same
they all
shit.
have this. It's all one big circle jerk.
There we go.
That's pretty much what it is. All one big double Dutch runners. That's all it is. Because Cap, we get on there, Keith, we get on there. They all say the same thing. Well, I don't like him. Well, this guy is this. Well, this the same fucking. Come on, man. Get a new excuse.
Yo, it's a dude every Wednesday when they put the numbers out. This nigga, he got so many different accounts, but you know what's him about it? AEW. And I always post him back. Like I always post something back to him, like, yo, get out of here, bro.
Like, bro, like, get this. I mean, like, come on, like, I'm telling you like this. A lot of y'all want WWE to go down because that's all you can watch, and you know that's all you're going to watch.
They don't want that to happen.
AEW exactly. AEW is going against a development organization. But AEW is not going to get on Monday, and they definitely not going to get on Friday because they know what's going to happen.
Cap said the same thing. You going against y'all putting out numbers against an AEW, which is an entire company, against NXT, which is just a developmental.
A development.
And so y'all sitting there basing numbers off. Yeah, put the motherfuckers on Monday night and see what happens.
Right.
Yo, they beat NXT by 15,000 viewers last week. This last week just passed. Like
well, what was on the DVR though? Who checked the DVR?
I always say, I said the one dude in the comments, like, WCW beat WWE for 83 weeks. Let's keep that in mind. Y'all think this little Wednesday night war, but you gotta have legs out here. You want to go
right? You really, because they still crawling, they not walking. So just because you crawl a little faster than than the other baby, don't make you better. It just doesn't. You had a lot of rejects where people did not pay money to go see. Don't get me wrong, I am not a Hulk Hogan fanatic, but that is something that he's always said. Who is going to pay money to see you? You know what I mean? Yes, you can pay money to see you in the Sears Center. You can pay money to see you in these other places. But who is going to pay to see you in the Madison Square Garden? Because nobody's paying to see Cody Rhodes at Madison Square Garden.
He's a mid-carder, like, you know what I'm saying?
You're not paying top dollar to go see Brody Lee at Madison Square Garden. You're just fucking not.
The only one is Kenny Omega. You got to be a real pure wrestling fan
to understand who Kenny is.
Yeah, like I said, they misusing him wrong. Like, I would have gave him the title, and they wasting his prime right now. I'm not sure how old Kenny Omega is.
Right.
Whatever. I'm thinking everybody had a 3 to 5 year prime. Let him put on the best matches he can. People are gonna come. They're gonna come to be at AEW if it's supposed to be so different from WWE. If it's off to him, he can put on them classic clinics. He could do the comedy shit. He could do any kind of match, and it's like 60 minutes match, 90 minutes, like 120. I mean, Okada fought for like 2 days or something like that. It's like
right.
That's the guy. You give him, you know what I'm saying, and let him be the champion for like a year or so. And whoever does come over to beat him got to be really official. You can't just be somebody that just came from WWE. He got to be official, man.
That's AEW's thing again. They're trying to prove that they're spending too much time trying to prove that they're not WWE instead of developing their own identity. Okay, so you don't want to push the best wrestler in the world to me. We can whatever because you're afraid that people are gonna say he's holding the younger talent down. We don't want to do that from WWE. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That
would make y'all different from WWE. You have a champion. His finishes are clean. There's no interference. He got a team, but they're not going to interfere with the match. You know what I'm saying? Look at it differently.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And like, once again, Cody, you want to prove that you're Dusty's son. I'm gonna keep Dusty's legacy alive. But the first thing you did, it was your first pay-per-view. I'm gonna throw a sledgehammer at the throne. What does that say? That does nothing for you.
You don't want to smoke with that man for real. Like, you don't want to see him in the streets for real.
No, you don't.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
You
want
really
that smoke,
don't.
bro.
In the ring,
I,
like,
and I'm not. They Trump supporters. I really don't give a shit. But the fact of the matter is, like, bro, if your dad was alive today, he'll tell Dustin his career is done for. So he's okay to go to AEW. Jericho, he's okay to go to AEW. Moxley, I don't know. To me, Moxley, but I wasn't a Dean Ambrose fan anyway. So he does nothing for me.
like you know what? With him, it's like it still seems like he hasn't found the niche. I'm gonna go to AEW and do this. Like he's like the same character, just a different name to me.
Right.
He fights the same.
You want to be a young. You want to be a. I don't know if you want to be Terry Funk. I don't know if you want to be Mick Foley. I don't know if you want to be Brian Pillman. I don't know. Like, bro. I don't. Find your identity. Brody Lee. I don't know who you want to be. Who you want to be? Cactus Jack. You know what I mean? Like. The first thing they do when they get WWE rejects is the WWE rejects goes over there and just want to bash WWE. Like for what? What is it? What do you get out of it? If you have a better opportunity, let you tell it, right? So if you say you left your girl that wasn't shit and you got with a better girl that wasn't shit, why are you still talking about your girl that wasn't shit?
Yo, I just talked about that earlier about with the ex in there. Yo, I just told Cap. I'm like, this is you talking about your ex-girl. I'm like, dog, that's your ex-girl. Leave her alone. It's over.
Right. Let it go.
What are you doing? But you know what? We did say that AEW got right. Orange Cassidy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They kept that going. And you know what else I think they're getting right? I think they're getting Matt Hardy right.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like Matt Hardy. I like it. You know, it wasn't fit for him in WWE no more. Not for his character that what he wanted to do. That was meant for a smaller market. You know what I mean? Not saying it's not a big market gimmick, but it was made for a smaller market like an AEW or an Impact or anything like that. It fits that. It fits that organization. Where WWE, they're going away from, we forget WWE went away from them type of gimmicks, a little bit. Like, with the exception of people like The Undertaker and something you could do with the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, the deletion that, just wasn't going nowhere. To me, it wasn't going nowhere.
It was, I would say, with the whole Matt Hardy thing, when he came in with the deletion thing, it was hot when he came into WWE. Well, see, everybody remember that. Everybody remember that gimmick because he did it Impact. So when he came over, now y'all remember when they came back to WrestleMania,
it was
when
like
Hardy.
It was a struggle for them to get him over there with that gimmick. They fight for that gimmick too.
They was fighting for the rights for that gimmick. Yeah,
exactly. So that's serious. Yeah. So when they came into the WrestleMania, they were, and y'all remember that we went off.
We went nuts when that came out. Yeah.
When they came out, I think I screamed so much in my life when they came out. That was the biggest pop.
Yeah, we all marked out. I remember we all marked out.
Yo, but he still did the deletion thing. But remember, he was, like y'all said, he was still battling with TNA to try to get, to get a hold of it. So
his phrases, the vignettes and all that stuff. They was still holding the concept they said they created it, which is some weird shit. Let it go. He left.
Yeah, I don't know. See, that's why I don't understand why WWE held on for that for so long. Y'all didn't really like the gimmick. I'm talking about Impact. I'm like, y'all love the gimmick or whatever and everything. Let him have it. Y'all gonna use it for something.
But I think with Impact, that was the most money that they can make off. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, they didn't want to lose their money. That was merchandise.
Impact is still living off of AJ Styles, bro. We see this shit every Tuesday night. They mention it. I swear to God, they mention AJ Styles every single week.
Hey, Big Q, can I ask you a question?
Yo.
What are you doing watching it?
Hey, I'm bored. I will admit, I've been watching Impact, everything.
I don't know what channel it is. I don't know what channel it is now. It's been like a good 6 months.
No, that's right. I don't know what channel it is. What is it on YouTube again?
It's on Access TV. I have the Fire Stick. I'm sorry, I'm not getting myself in trouble. Anyways, they about to call the government on me right now.
Right.
But no, I've been watching I just needed something else entertaining to watch.
Right.
Impact is
right.
Shut up. Anyway, y'all gonna. I know y'all have. I've been trying to get up. That's what I was telling you. when they did the thing after the program went up, they showed TNA matches back in the day. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, TNA was lit. Back in the days.
Yeah, back in the day.
The X division was serious.
Yeah, it really was, man. The X division was. I mean, even the Monsters Ball was. Can we forget about? Let's not forget about the Monsters Ball, bro. Like,
yo, if y'all remember the match, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels for the TNA title.
Man.
Yo. Woo!
You know what? My son, he had ordered a DVD, AJ Styles DVD, right? And that match was on it. And that's how I got introduced to TNA because of that. I was like,
okay.
It came in a 3-disc CD. I'm like, nigga, what the hell is this shit? It's AJ Styles. So,
but they still live it. From what I've been watching, they mention AJ Styles every single episode. It's like, y'all still trying to make money off this dude. Look at y'all desperate.
Man, they miss AJ Styles, bro.
I was like, y'all really miss AJ Styles? Yo, they really miss this. Because you got Tessa Blanchard's the world champion.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Before we go, bro, there will be no Tessa Blanchard slander. Cap, I see you over there. I see you over there trying to hold your tongue, bro. Stop it. Just stop it, bro. Don't do me like that.
Nah, go ahead. This is the show
drink.
where you. This is the show where you can say anything you want. Go ahead. It's no holds barred.
It's the way she won the title. It's the way she won the title.
Nah, you're right. I agree.
I agree.
No, I really do agree with you.
And she went through a tournament. It was a tournament, right?
It was a tournament.
And she beat Brian Cage. Was that Brian Cage or Sami Callihan?
Sami Callihan.
That dude is the maniac.
Who's a sick fuck. I'm just saying. He's a sick.
Hey, well, once again, bring it back to who her dad is. So, can you understand?
You know what, though? I could have went with that if, like, all right, Sami Callihan got beef with everybody. So, Tessa is wrestling this dude. She getting the shit beat out of her. And one of Callahan's enemies come through and boom, do something to her.
Right.
Not a full 10, 15-minute match. She flipping this nigga around like, come on, man. Like,
Cap hated that she won the belt, yo. Cap can't stand it. He gets pissed. Cap got an attitude. He gets mad.
She do a running power slams with Sami Callihan, man. Like, it's just not believable. Like I said, book it as not even a tournament. I think she beat Brian Cage for real. Yo. I think she beat Brian Cage.
She did beat Brian Cage, which
I thought she was Sam Callahan.
I wish she beat Brian Cage before they get to Callahan.
Yeah, right. That's what I thought. Right. Okay.
That's right.
You see Brian Cage, right? It's like, how is she?
Hey, well, TNA says it's believable.
That's why they never take it seriously, right? But they managed to stay alive somehow. Them niggas been dead for anybody, right?
So what we thinking about Mr. TikTok himself? What's up? What we think about that?
Oh, we can go back to that. We can go back, man.
Oh, I didn't know y'all got on that. I didn't know.
No, we were just talking about we're double with AEW. We're gonna finish up with that, but we can go back in that because we're gonna get into the predictions next for the NXT Takeover. But we can talk about Karrion Kross, which y'all could have kept any other name. They just call him Kross. Just call him Kross. Karrion Kross.
You can't call him KK though. You can't call him KK, bro. Yo, there'll be so much fire.
But I think his character has limitless potential. He could be the most demonic heel we ever seen, and I think he could be a face. Like, he could be one of the faces where he's not like a
tweener.
Guy.
He could be a tweener. He could be a tweener.
Yeah.
He could be one of those. Because, like, he'll step in any moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just do something to somebody. Like, when I hear Triple H say he's going to fast track, he's going to be in NXT for a while, then he'll go to the main roster. So,
I think
he's gonna get done dirty tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think they do not drop the ball with this with Killer Kross, bro. Do not.
No.
Do not.
Please.
You can't drop the ball with him, man. I think they started off good with putting with Tommaso Ciampa. I like that. They started it off right. I like it. Who do you do next, or do you continue this feud for a while just to get them hot?
I think you're gonna beat Ciampa. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with Adam Cole. I think Adam Cole's gonna move up. I would have him beat Adam Cole. Nobody can beat him, but he beat Adam Cole quick in the squash. He'll beat Adam Cole in the squash match. And then you send Adam Cole to the main roster. I can't see nobody else beat Adam Cole.
I can't see. I think Killer Cross and Adam Cole should be the focal points of NXT.
Yeah.
Do not send them to the main roster at all.
Yeah, because you know Adam Cole, they small, man. They real small. Most of them not even 6'2". Like they small, and it's like
they keep it going. They keep it going. I think with Killer Cross, I see nothing but Drew McIntyre and Killer Cross. Like you see what happened with Drew McIntyre right now. Look at him. He's the man.
Yeah.
I got.
Like back in the days, the wrestling games, you make a wrestler. That's you make a person. Obviously, Drew McIntyre. He's Killer Cross. The stature, the build, the look. Is either one of those. That's the perfect prototype wrestler.
Absolutely.
Like, they both got crazy looks, and it's like you can't deny, you can't job Drew McIntyre. Look how big he is. The hair, like you know what I'm saying. Like you can't. It just you throw away talent.
It feels right. It does feel right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think he needed to go to the independent scene to build his character, to build his image. You know what I mean? He had to go ahead and do a couple of steroids. You know, get him in the GOAT gender.
Yeah, he's wrestling.
Wait a minute. Jinder Mahal. We got a moment of silence. Hold on.
Yeah, we got a moment of silence.
Moment of silence for Jinder Mahal.
All right.
All right,
yeah.
GOAT is out of action.
Word, man.
GOAT is out of action.
Our brother is down, bro. It really hurts me.
Why him, man?
Out of action.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a story, right? So, y'all know Lucas. You know, we all Jinder Mahal. He got me a Jinder Mahal action figure for my birthday, right? So, my son, he goes, well, who is that? I said, that is the greatest wrestler to ever wrestle, to ever lace up a pair of boots. I was like, that's Jinder Mahal. So he kept asking if we could take it out the box. I said, no, because that's going to be worth money someday. You understand, yo? So hold on, wait. So Lucas has a friend named Nick. Looks just like he's Indian, but we call him Jinder.
Oh no!
So I took my son to watch the pay-per-view, right? And we told him that Jinder Mahal's nephew was coming over to watch the pay-per-view with
him. Yo, y'all sick. Red card.
So to this day, he calls him Jinder Mahal's nephew. I'm like, yo, he lit.
Oh, shit.
You understand? We believe in the GOAT Jinder Mahal in this house, bro. Do you understand how we get down?
Yo,
he's gonna take your title, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
We hope to see him come back in a few months, man. We definitely, because I really do believe they were going to make him next in line for the WWE title, man.
Yeah, I think they were going to have a feud between him and Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could have.
And I'd have liked it. I think they could have worked. I think it could have worked. Like all jokes aside, Jinder Mahal does not suck to me. It's just that it's so hard seeing him as a heavyweight champion when you've seen him as a jobber. It's like how would you see the Brooklyn Brawler as a heavyweight champion?
Same shit. Maybe the same shit. I see
right.
Mahal ass kicked on every show, every channel, like.
Right. Like, how do I go from seeing you on main event to now I'm seeing you main event of pay-per-view? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was on Velocity.
You
came a long way. This dude said Velocity. You came a long way. Headlining Sunday Night Heat. Look.
Right. He was headlining Sunday Night Heat after the Attitude Era.
But you know what, though? Seth Rollins beat Jinder Mahal to win his first NXT title, so.
I know that is true. That is true. Right. That is true. But we better stop underestimating the GOAT that is Jinder.
The GOAT will return. The GOAT will return. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap the show up with predictions tomorrow. As y'all know, tomorrow is NXT Takeover in your house. Now, if y'all
in your house,
real fans remember,
best friends, bitter enemies.
If y'all real wrestling fans remember NXT, in your house back in the day, they gave a house away. I think it was like 95. Was it
95? Yes, 95.
95. They gave a house away. And the set, I remember the set. I remember watching. I was 11 years old. I remember the set they had up.
Didn't Shawn Michaels swing down on that shit or something? He did something crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. I remember.
Yeah, he came down on the rope.
He went through the front door.
Yeah.
Hey, Keith.
Yo.
Hey, Keith. Hey, remember when Goldust kissed Ahmed Johnson?
Oh.
What y'all did not know is Cap wrote that whole skit.
Yo, Ahmed Johnson was so mad, son. Like, I think you knew that was gonna happen, but once it did happen, you look like you about to kill everybody, son. Like,
Cap said.
Cap wrote that. He don't want you to know, but Cap wrote that.
Hold on. He's talking to Vince. He said, "I got an idea for you."
Ahmed was waiting until it happened, bro. Like, he was pissed.
You wouldn't believe it, but Trey tried to talk him out of it, and it didn't work.
He told Cap, he said, "Yo, Cap, I don't think this is a good idea, bro. I don't think we should go ahead with this out."
Cap said this will create ratings.
Just go with it, man.
And ratings create cash.
This comes from the dude that will a couple years later will create. We're not gonna. Yeah, Trey is responsible for the Katie Vick storyline.
See, here you go. See. Okay, mute your microphone. Mute your microphone now. Mute it.
Mute it. You said Katie Vick on Saturday night?
Oh wow, man. All right. Anyways, before we get back on track, so NXT Takeover in your house tomorrow night, and we're gonna go over the matches that we're gonna make our predictions for. It's actually a pretty decent card. Tomorrow night is 6 matches on the card. They added one at the end of NXT Wednesday night episode. So it's a card. No tag team title matches on the card. Really kind of shocked because typically Takeover you usually see a tag team title match. None on the card is on this one. So we're gonna go with the matches. Then we'll make our predictions. The first one that we're gonna with the match they added at the end of NXT Takeover on Wednesday night. It's a 6 team match. Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Knox versus Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. Now,
Shotzi Blackheart, I'm so happy she's still alive, man. I'm so happy she's still alive, bro. Like,
Chris, did you see what happened?
No.
Oh, go back and what?
But when he said he's happy she's still alive, something must have happened that she died.
Bro,
she almost died on national television.
She drives a tank to the ring, right? She drives like a little tank to the ring, right? So she in the middle of the fight. I think Tegan Knox got into the tank, just do an equilibrium move. She jumped out the ring backwards. She didn't even do a flip. Just jumped back like a trust fall, landed on everybody and busted her head. Did like a reverse scorpion. Like, this shit was crazy.
Yeah, so I'm surprised she's alive.
You can hear her hit her head like, ah.
She hit her hard, but the beef going into this one is one of the beefs going into this one is, as y'all know, is the one with Mia Yim, and of course her boyfriend is Keith Lee, and then Candice LeRae, her husband is Johnny Gargano. They're fighting later, but we're gonna get to that match in just a moment. Of course, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, they've been having their issues.
I'm sorry, y'all see some painted toes in the fucking camera too, by the way. So let me get those out the way.
Anybody with a foot fetish, this is your time. This is your time to shine.
Hey, niggas gonna see this and be like, hold on, man, fuck that. I want to see the feet, nigga.
Turn the camera, back.
Turn the camera to that feet.
Wonder about
you see the toes on
them.
Anyways, all right, y'all. Let's go with the match predictions. Cap, who you got? Who won in this match?
Pittsburgh. I don't care. No, I think Mia Yim's gonna get the win on Candice LeRae somehow to continue that storyline over.
Okay,
And,
so can I be partial and tell you I think Johnny Gargano and them are gonna win?
No, Gargano's in a separate match. He's fighting Keith Lee for the North America joint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, then,
yeah, we'll get to that in a
minute.
minute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Honestly, I think Mia Yim, Shotzi, and Tegan gonna win this match. But this is a match nobody really cares about. It is what it is. All right. We're done with that one. All right. Next match: Tommaso Ciampa versus Karrion Kross.
It's gonna be a war, but I see Ciampa getting choked out. He's not going to submit. He's gonna pass out. That's what I see. He's gonna put up a good fight though.
Okay. Do you think it's going to be a long match? You think it's going to be one of those?
Probably 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. I got Kross winning this one. They're not going to let him lose with his first match on the. I'd be really shocked.
Squash match.
So Chris said,
I'm going with a squash. Somebody getting their head kicked off.
He's gonna pass out. He's not gonna give up. He's not gonna tap out. He's gonna kind of, save his character. He's gonna get choked out. He's gonna pass out.
Hey, Kev said he getting choked out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yo, I agree. Yo, he gets choked out. I agree. He's gonna get choked out tomorrow.
He said he's getting choked out tomorrow.
All right. So
he's gonna shit on himself.
All right. Next match.
He gonna shit on himself. Oh God.
Chris, we needed you here earlier, man. Cause we needed you here earlier, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. I was doing the good baby daddy thing. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have you on the next show, Chris. Man. We because due to Chris being on his little getaway, we're gonna have Chris definitely on the next show to discuss.
Yeah, man. We had to do a mommy and daddy getaway, man. A little nigga was getting on my nerves. Oh, my fault. I can't say the N-word. My fault.
I'm about to say, I ain't editing it out. We just gonna go ahead and go along.
Hey, we just gonna rock with that one. My bad.
We're gonna rock with it. I'm gonna apologize before I post it. Anyway. All right, so that's that match. All right, next match: Finn Balor versus.
What match is that?
Finn Balor versus Damian Priest.
I'm gonna think.
Hey, stop calling him that. He's no longer the demon queer either. Edit that out too.
Yeah, you edit that one out.
Edit that out too.
I'm gonna tell a quick story. I was at work one time, right? This is it.
Here we go.
And he came out doing that shit. He was a demon, and my coworker walked by like, "Yo, what are you watching, man? Like, yo, what is that?" I couldn't explain myself. I couldn't even say nothing, man. Like, watching a devil, man? What is that? Finn Balor and Damian Priest. You know what? I can see Finn winning, but just stay with me for a minute. I can also see something happening. It could possibly lead to them being a stable.
Oh,
I don't know. The storyline. I'm not too familiar with the storyline, but I don't know. We don't need Finn to lose. Finn shouldn't lose. To anybody right now, but I don't know. Something just don't seem right.
I'm gonna go with Priest, man, because I think Priest needs a win, man. If you're gonna put him up on this pay-per-view, I think Priest is gonna win this match. If they go with Balor, they're just pretty much saying we don't give a damn about Priest, man. So I think Priest is gonna win this. If he wins this match.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with, me. I'm gonna speak in a biased sense. So I'm sorry I gotta say this, but I gotta go with Finn. So I'm with Cap on this one. You really can't have Finn lose. Like, what is the point of having him lose? He is the. What was the point of bringing him on NXT? Really? Yes, you can't lose. I'm not saying you're invincible or you're whatever, but we didn't get a chance to see him finish the Walter.
I'm pissed about. We didn't get to see the.
Yeah. So I can see that picking back up.
Because Imperial is the tag team champion, so
Yeah, the Imperial tag team. I can see that picking that back up. You know.
if Finn lose, it's by interference. It's not gonna be a clean win.
No,
If it's a clean win, they must be doing something special with Damian Priest.
Would it be some crazy shit if Walter interferes? Well, like I said, we don't know what Walter is. We can't confirm what Walter is. You don't know Walter could be over here. We don't know. So we'll chill on that. So we're done with that.
Okay, yeah, I'm going with Finn on that one.
Okay, cool. All right, next match, NXT Championship match, the triple threat: Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley. I'm interested to hear y'all predictions on this one because I've heard some crazy predictions in this. So who can first, man?
I got Rhea. I got Ripley.
Me too.
Really, at this point, Charlotte got the title because Ripley had visa issues, so it really don't make sense to have Charlotte on every show. So in a competitive match, I got Ripley winning. There's really no need for Charlotte to be on NXT for real. It's a good little run she had, but send her back to the main roster.
Yeah, that's the biggest reason I got Rhea Ripley winning too. It really wasn't her fault with that bullshit that was going on. What did Charlotte Flair have to prove in NXT? You know what I mean? I feel like Charlotte Flair can win without being pinned. She go back to the main roster. Also Becky is not there no more, so you still gonna need to fulfill something like still gonna need to fulfill that. Her and Asuka can battle it out. You forget Charlotte beat her at WrestleMania, and then before WrestleMania the year after that. So I think I agree with you, Cap. I think Rhea Ripley should get it back. Let her get a better run with it. Charlotte go back to the main roster, and she never heard from again in NXT.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ripley too, and I say this because I'm gonna piggyback off what Chris said in regards to the Becky Lynch thing. I honestly do believe if Becky Lynch didn't leave due to her pregnancy, and congratulations to her and Seth Rollins in regards to the child and everything like that. But I really do believe Becky Lynch would have stayed. I think Charlotte would have won on Sunday tomorrow night. But I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley on this one, man. Io Shirai, I think. Well, rumors is they said she's gonna be the next to be called up to the main roster too.
She's amazing, man. She's good. I can see it, but they can't book her like they booked all the other, oh man, Asian, Japanese people. I don't like how they booked them, man. Like, do something different with her because she can't talk, and she's like a veteran. Like she's kind of crisp in the ring. You never see her mess up too often.
The heel turn did her some good. I think she needed that. It
needed to spark it. They needed to spark her back up. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't think she comes back to NXT after this match. I think pretty much goes. I think it's her last match. There's nothing else she can do. Ripley wins. But my question is, if Ripley wins, who she feels with next for the NXT title? Who's left? I mean, Dakota Kai.
I don't think Dakota Kai there yet. Yeah, she's
Kai's her heel turn has been terrible. It just
I don't know. I think I can see them putting the Dakota Kai in it. I'm not saying they will, but I've seen like I said, Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. I think Ripley gets the belt back, and I think Ripley holds it for a long time, bro.
I hope she does. Actually, I hope she does.
I believe she's gonna get a lengthy title reign when she gets the belt back.
I think Toni Storm would be the one to beat her in the long run. After a long reign, Toni Storm would be the one.
Forgot about her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because they was moving over to USA, NXT USA. She had a couple of matches. I think she had went back home for something, then she couldn't come back because everything that happened. So she was coming over to regular NXT. They was gonna do something with it.
Okay. All right. So that's the win. All right. Now we get to the big ones here. Next one is for the North American Championship. Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano. I'm going with Johnny Gargano. I'm gonna tell you why I'm going with Johnny Gargano.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
Hold on, Johnny Gargano. He lost to Finn Balor. Okay. Then he turned around. He had the feud with Tommaso Ciampa. And, you know, even though things got involved with the COVID and everything like that, I think they ended it on a really good note when they jumped off the whatever the thing and went through a table. You know, I see Johnny Gargano doing some fuck shit and he winning.
And I can see that too. I can see Keith Lee winning, but I'm gonna go with Johnny because you know it's takeover. Like Chris said, he won about some fuckery, but the rivalry's gonna continue because there are women involved. So
absolutely, the rivalry has to continue.
Yeah, I got Gargano winning the title too. No disrespect for Keith Lee, but
right, I love Keith Lee. I hope he wins.
I'm gonna say this: I think Keith Lee's very good. I think unless, and we're gonna get to that with the NXT title, unless they take the title off Lee and elevate him to the NXT Championship. So either going to elevate him to the NXT Championship, or they're going to put him on the roster. It's going to be one of those two things. Lee wins. So,
never forget Brock's reaction to him.
Yo, but yeah, so we all are in agreement that Gargano wins. And all right, last but not least, the NXT Championship match, NXT Chance Backlot Brawl. Now, the stipulation of this match, if Dream loses, he can no longer challenge the NXT Championship Wide Cold Championship. So, Velveteen Dream versus Adam Cole. Cap, who you got?
There's a lot of rumors in the air, a lot of speculation in the air. You know, Dream may be in trouble for like a little picture scandal. Allegedly, Cole's contract is running out, but that's not the case. He signed a 3-year deal.
3-year deal.
AEW fans punching the air. Let me stop. Anyway.
I'm not leaving being the top of the world to go just be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand his girl over there, but WWE's putting the rocket to his back. He's gonna be world champion when we get to the main roster. Somehow, some way. They believe in him. They call him the next Shawn Michaels. So I think Velveteen Dream is gonna win, but something tells me he's not gonna have a long reign.
Okay.
I see the I like what Cap said. I like all that. I can see exactly what Cap's saying. You know, the 3-year deal definitely put an end to that AEW rumor. I'm happy about that too because, like I said, I feel like Adam Cole is when you think of NXT now, you think of Adam Cole. When it's all said and done, he's going to be up there with the Kevin, the Finn Balor's, and the Tyler, and the Seth Rollins and the Charlotte Flairs and you know the Big E Langstons and you know what I can go on of NXT greats. You know what I'm saying? So I matter of fact, I think he might be bigger than them. To be honest with you, I think he might be bigger than them. Also, he is the next Shawn Michaels, hands down. I said 100%, and I mean that with conviction. So, and you know, I'm a big fan of the Black Ravishing Rick Rude, but I'm definitely going with Adam Cole, baby. I think he can pull it out. Like I said, I know it's an old thing. Undisputed gets involved and everything like that, but still.
Dexter Lumis is looming. You can't forget about him. Did you see him draw a picture of them niggas? And he was a truck.
Yeah.
He was driving the truck. Like, he's looming. He's obsessed
Yo,
with them.
and he don't talk. That's the best thing about him. Yo, he don't even have to talk.
Yo, he don't even speak, right?
And the looks just have me weak.
He's got mustache, man. He got that weird mustache, bro.
That shit when he came from underneath the ring, when he was coming out to the ring, that shit was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Yo, when they
last week, Roderick Strong's fight, somebody, he just the crowd just standing there. He wasn't there at first, but they put the camera out there. He was standing. I'm like,
he doesn't even, bro. All right, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I went back and forth with this for a whole week in regards because first the speculation regarding the contract, but then I saw you still. Then I was like, well, if Dream, he could have Dream beat him, but then what happens to Cole? Does he go up to the main roster, which would ruin his career? Because I think he's meant for NXT. Then Cap, what you just said about Dream having a short, but then I see if Lee loses, and Dream, they're not gonna make Dream feud with Lee. I can't see that. I can't see that. So honestly, I'm gonna say Cole is gonna retain, and I think they're looking at Cole versus Keith Lee. I think they're gonna let the title off of Cole. I see it. I think Keith Lee is gonna dethrone Adam Cole as the NXT champion. I think they're gonna build the brand around Keith Lee because Keith Lee, maybe I think he gets called up. I think after the Rumble next year, I think Keith Lee goes to the main roster. I say give Keith Lee whatever the next takeover is. I think I would say around
Keith Lee versus Cross.
Yeah, I say Keith Lee wins, build Cross up, then let Keith Lee get the title off of Cole and build up the Keith Lee versus Cross and NXT takeover in January. Woo! Yo, we don't predict NXT for the next 5-6 months.
Man, they need to pay us.
It's hard to argue that one. It's hard to argue that one. I kind of have a hard to see Keith Lee winning the NXT champion, and the reason why I have a hard time seeing Keith Lee win the NXT champion is because of the endorsements he's gotten from the main roster. You forget Brock Lesnar gave that man the biggest endorsement. So did motherfucking Roman Reigns. Like,
if y'all didn't watch Survivor Series last year,
right?
Oh yeah,
and I
gotta go watch it. Roman Reigns. Even Roman Reigns gave him the fist pound at the end of the match.
And let's not forget at the Royal Rumble, people went nuts when Keith Lee and Brock Lesnar got in there. And when Brock Lesnar said, "Who the fuck are you?" Like no,
Yeah.
you have arrived, bro. Like, no, you arrived.
Keith Lee can talk on them.
They want that.
And let's not forget what he did to Adam Cole in the crowd, which is the funniest meme I've ever seen. When he tossed Cole into the crowd, yo,
you know how many times Adam Cole died in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
He definitely died at War Games. He definitely died at War Games.
Yo,
Young Bucks killed him too. Young Bucks killed him too.
Yo, shout out to Adam Cole who took an air raid. The NXT Championship on SmackDown. Yo, my body would have been like,
yo. I remember when Keith Lee launched that nigga into the crowd. Cap got got in the group and said, "Yo, this man had died so many times."
Yo, when Tommaso Ciampa did that air raid off the top of War Games, it did it. I don't know how he got up.
Yes, good coach.
You know what though? Back to the Undisputed Era, I worry about them on the main roster because they small, man. They're all like under 6'2", man. Like Roderick Strong, Carl Rose like 6'1". They keep the tallest out of all of them, man. Like, and there's giants on the main roster, man. So I can't see them jumping everybody horseman style because they all small, man.
Let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you this: what else is it for them to do in NXT?
Nothing.
I mean, NXT, as far as matches, they are definitely better than the main roster. It's just the only thing they don't have better is storylines. I mean, but then again, they do kind of have storylines better.
But who else? Because I mean, are you gonna keep putting them in War Games every year?
Yeah, because you keep putting people in the elimination chambers every year. Oh, you mean like Undisputed Era?
Yeah, because ever since you had the War Games, haven't they been in every?
I mean, Cap, how many times was motherfucking the Four Horsemen in the War Games? How many times was the Fabulous Freebirds in the War Games? I mean, you can't. I mean, the Midnight Express. How many times they was in War Games? I mean,
that shit was like 4 times per year. That summertime, that's the Great American Bad match.
Yeah,
they was doing that shit. Like
they stayed doing it.
Do y'all think we have a War Games this year though?
Yeah.
It gotta be another team that's gonna build up. You know, like it gotta be like another stable or something built up, man. Like
Imperial.
It's just him and Stalin, but
Imperial. I mean, Imperial get back in there.
Yeah.
I like what you said with Finn Balor creating the stable with Priest. I think that would be dope. Or you could just put something together like they did with this one. You know, they had KO and you know what I'm saying, and shit like that.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens over the next few months, but I've seen Undisputed Era. I mean, but thing about it is like, what else is there left? Because if I'm sitting there writing, I'm like, all right, they had the NXT title. They had all 4 championships at one point, all 4 titles at one point, and now Cole's the only one that has. And once Cole loses this title, all the questions are going to go up in there. What does Cole do? Does he? He's already been in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he's been in 2, I think.
He's been in 2.
Yeah.
So what happens to? I mean,
He's only been in. Cole's been in 1 Royal Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has been. Yes, right. Yeah, Cole.
I got a crazy idea how to bring them up to the main roster.
Okay.
It involves the McMahons. Some good weed provided this story, but I'm gonna let y'all know before I say it.
Oh, of course it did. Go ahead.
They come up to the main roster. Triple H bring them up, and somehow Adam Cole has like a storyline with Stephanie, and that starts to feel with Cole and Triple H. They probably end up having to fight at WrestleMania or something like that. Shawn Michaels get involved, and just something that'll be like the catalyst for their arrival to come up on the main.
What kind of on some Kurt Angle shit? Like Kurt Angle
like
stuff?
a rub, like a rub up with Triple H and Stephanie, and you can bring them there because you can't just bring them there jumping a regular person, and then the undisputed era is here.
Well, hold on.
Hit Paul Levesque with some your woman like the young stud because you can't. I got you. Get a little disrespectful with it.
They'll build it up slowly. You know what I'm saying? Start with looks between them or something like that, and just capture them in compromised positions, and then get to a point where Triple H really want to fight them, and they hold each other back from it, and then it's just like,
right.
Now Triple H is something's gonna bring them to a point. They jump Shawn Michaels or something, fuck them up real bad.
Right.
Triple H, all right, you want the gang? I'm taking the suit off. We're gonna have this brawl at WrestleMania.
The ass kicker, all that other shit. You know how he do.
Yeah. Imagine the pop they're gonna get. That place is gonna go nuts. That's why we need fans back,
man. Like Adam Cole.
Can you just imagine the Mania doing Adam Cole, baby?
Oh man, Adam Cole needs a WrestleMania match. He got to have a WrestleMania match.
It's coming. He's
gonna get his Mania moment.
He's like 27, 28. He's still young, man. He started in the game when he was like 18.
Yeah, Adam Cole is still young.
One of the best in-ring performers they got right now.
Absolutely. Like I said, he is the young Shawn Michaels. He is the young Michael Hickenbottom.
His promos are good, but remember in PWG and Ring of Honor, all that stuff, he used to curse, F-bombs, all that shit. Good look at Adam Cole older stuff, man. He had a SMD chant.
Oh, man. Adam Cole in Japan was the shit. Adam Cole in ROH was the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was a big fan of him in ROH.
PWG, that's where all of them got down. Young Bucks, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Steen.
All came over there,
Kevin Steen. All day.
Kevin Steen kills
yo.
Steen all day. What you know? Tyler Black was over there too.
Oh, Tyler.
Tyler Black was over there too. CM Punk was over there.
Another thing, CM Punk had endorsed Keith Lee too. He said they should have moved him up right after the Royal Rumble. Should have went back to NXT.
I kind of agree with that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I like Phil Brooks for what he said right now. Phil Brooks is kind of cool in my opinion. He can get his name back for what he said.
Oh, we talk about AJ?
Huh?
When you talked about AJ?
No, when he talked about, speaking up for black people.
Yeah. Did you see Alex the Black? He had something on Instagram Live. He was in tears, because he said, I'm married to a Latino woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm married to Latino. He was really crying. He was out of character and shit talking about that. We don't have the answers, but he said, to be where he is, a lot of black people helped him and, trained him and performed with him and all that stuff. So he can't understand why people are still treated that way.
Right.
He said, it was just real amazing, to see him out of character and speaking like that. So he get my respect too.
Right. Facts.
All right.
Facts.
So we're looking forward to a good NXT takeover in your house tomorrow night. So and then get backlash. So back to back.
Mm-hmm.
So good wrestling right now. So we're gonna wrap it up. And I told y'all I had a surprise for y'all. So
Marty Jannetty?
Yeah, come on in, bro. Come on.
Oh shit!
You can't leave him right, girl, man.
So what I'm gonna do, and I thought of this idea this week in regards to when I was thinking about the show. and everything. And shout out to y'all for coming on tonight for doing.
Appreciate you having me, man. Appreciate you having us, man.
I appreciate it.
I had to have y'all I had to have the day ones, and I wanted y'all two in particular to be on the show first because I've been with y'all DNA, Kings, line now. It's like I've seen them all, so I had to have the two originate. Lucas was supposed, but Lucas is somewhere passed out probably at this point.
Yeah, he's somewhere with one shoe on. He's drunk.
Yeah, he probably forgot what his name was by now. But Lucas,
I'm gonna check his Snapchat later, make sure he all right.
well,
He cool. He on the game right now. I checked Lucas on the game.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Now, we had a show, if y'all know, we had the Kings of Wrestling podcast last year. Me, Lucas, and Chris. Schedules got in the way and everything like that. We weren't able to complete it or whatever, so we do apologize. Stop smiling. Anyways, we weren't schedule conflict, but I decided, you know what? With everything going on, we need this. And I was like, I figured it's time to bring the podcast back. It's time to do something. We need something. There's, like I told Cap, we ain't got no sports right now.
No, we don't.
No, NBA is coming back. Thank God for that or whatever. But we ain't got nothing else to talk about right now. So I'm like, we need something to discuss. We need this right now to take our minds off of what's going on right now. So with everything, with all the dramas going on with the riot, this is something that we can sit down, talk, and not have to worry about the drama that's going on in the outside world right now. So thought about that. What I'm going to do is this weekly thing. This is basically going to be called the Wrasslin Trivia. So what I'm going to do is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep points every week. Work. So it's going to be 5 questions that I ask y'all. 5 trivia. Okay. I'm going to keep score. So every time you come on, that's going to be a victory. So it's going to be you. So it's y'all two against each other this week. So I need y'all to brush up on your trivia. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask y'all 5 questions. Whoever gets 3 out of 5 wins. What's going to happen is once you get to 10 victories, I'm going to cash out you some money.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
How much it is?
All right, I'm with it.
I'm going to cash out you some money, so you got to know your trivia, though.
All right, bet. I'm with it.
I can ask you anything.
Okay.
I can ask you anything. Now, before I get started, I didn't do this until I didn't think about it because I'm like, y'all may not be able to answer. I want to do multiple choice, and you want to do straight up. If you don't know it, you don't know it.
If I don't know it, I don't know it. If I don't know it, I don't know it.
You don't know. All right. So we'll do first.
That's cool with you, Cap?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right.
I'm gonna keep score. So, like, say for instance, Cap come on next week and everything. You get another chance to go. Whoever. If y'all same two on the show next week, the better your chances. I gotta be fair because I got a lot of people that want to get on the show, so I gotta put on everybody.
No, understandable.
So I'm gonna have to on do with everything. So, but I'm gonna keep going. Like I said, once you get to 10, I'm gonna cash out you some money. Everything, just a little trivia thing. So, I'm gonna questions. The first question. Now, like I said, these questions are all over, but you gotta know your stuff. I can go all the way over the 1990s. I can go all the way now.
Okay.
So, all right. First question. All right. What was the main event on the final Monday Nitro?
Sting
and Ric Flair.
No. No, incorrect. What was the main event?
Oh, Booker T and Scott Steiner.
Yeah, Big Papa Pump. You got it.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Chris. What kind of match?
For the World Heavyweight title.
Booker T unified the titles.
Yeah, they unified the titles. He had the U.S. title.
Okay, I'll give it to Chris. All right, Chris. You
got it.
Okay. Now, the match took place before that one. All right, so Chris got one. All right. Next. Who was the final European champion?
Fuck.
Test.
Was it Test?
Before they deactivated the title, who was the final European champion?
Test.
Was it RVD?
Got it. Chris got 2.
Yeah, it was RVD because because they unified the Intercontinental Champion. Yes.
There you go. RVD was the last one. All right. So we are all familiar with the Undertaker's history at WrestleMania, especially during the streak. But during the streak, How many matches were for championships?
Woo.
That's a hard one, ain't it?
2.
One.
No,
One.
3.
Chris got it. Chris got it. 3
Come
of
on,
his
man. That's the
matches.
GOAT. You know I know the GOAT. Psycho Sid, Batista, and Edge.
Edge.
There you go. It was 3 of his matches were for the title. That's hard.
Yes.
Knowing his streak, that's actually kind of like crazy. That only 3 matches for championship. That's crazy.
Because he became an attraction. He didn't need the title after a while.
He didn't get right. You forget, Undertaker didn't have many title reigns, dude.
All right, I'm going to ask 2 more bonus questions just for the fun of it. All right. So in 2002, John Cena competed in a tag team tournament to crown the first ever WWE Tag Team Champion of the SmackDown brand. Partner?
Chris Benoit?
No.
Eddie Guerrero?
No.
Batista.
Bob Holly?
Billy Kidman?
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I'm going to have to go back to
Billy Kidman.
Did they win a match?
That's when Cena turned on him. That's when Cena turned heel.
Okay.
That's what I asked that question because that was the start of the Cena heel turn.
Oh,
Okay.
That was the start of the Cena. That was the start of turning heel. The only time he ever turned heel in history.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's a good thing we go to the peak.
I'm gonna be off the wall. All right, this last one. If y'all don't get this one, when Randy Orton turned face back in 2003, what was the name of his entrance theme after leaving Evolution?
Oh,
Hey, nothing you can say. Nothing's gonna take what you got to make.
Legend Killer.
How he's gonna shine. The one would take what's mine. I don't know the name of the song. I just know that fucking shit.
Burning My Light.
Okay. I never heard it. I just know that. Hey!
Yeah, I never knew it.
And that shit used to come out of nowhere. Hey!
Y'all didn't know about that Billy Kidman one. I did some research on that. And I found out looking at
Billy Kidman.
Yeah, he turned on Billy Kidman during the tag team thing, and that's when he became the heel. That's when he took on Undertaker Unforgiven.
Kendrick and London won that tournament, right? Paul London and Brian Kendrick, Brian Kendrick.
This one,
Paul London had one of the best blade jobs I've ever seen in life.
Yo, Paul London got fired for laughing at bitch and he got blew up in the limo. You see him laughing all the time? And he's terminated that.
He got fired for laughing at bitch getting blown up.
I see
crazy, man.
Like, he was done after that.
Gee, why nobody seen him after that, Joe? I'm gonna put that in the group.
You violated.
All right,
I'm gonna
so
put that in the group.
Chris won that. So Chris, you get a point. So you're 9 victories away from the prize. So when you come back on the show, you get your next opponent.
Appreciate it. Hey. Hey, you know, I want to thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been brushing up on my trivia, man. You know, I've been watching a little bit more than that.
I'm telling you, I can't. Man. The RVD was the one I'm really surprised you got because nobody really who was the last European champion.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I got that one. You ever go on YouTube and watch the show Wrasslin Bios?
Yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, they just did one for RVD the other day. So
see, you know what I thought? Because Test and Edge had a unification match, right?
Yeah, remember they did exactly.
Yeah, that's all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. During the Invasion storyline, man, they brought all the titles together, man. They brought the United States title, they brought the Cruiserweight Championship, light heavyweight,
the light heavyweight championship, the WCW tag titles.
Yeah, they messed that thing up so bad, man. They messed it up. They couldn't get the big stars, man. Niggas,
we're gonna discuss that. We're gonna discuss that. We're gonna do a show just regarding the Invasion storyline. We're gonna discuss that on one show, the Invasion storyline, because I got a lot of thought. But
me too.
I remember that specifically. That it's like you said, there was a lot of stars that were left out. We're gonna say that for a show by itself. The Invasion was crazy, man. But all right, that is it, y'all. I want to thank Chris. I know you're technical difficulties. You've been busy and everything like that. But Chris, appreciate you coming on. Kevin, appreciate you coming on, man.
Man, it's good to see y'all, man. It's really good to see y'all.
Yeah, man. Anything I want to promote or anything like that? Any shout outs y'all want to give? Kev, I know you got your lady got.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout my lady. She got followed out of Blingy Teens on Facebook.
Shout out to her.
Most beautiful jewelry.
You know, I follow the page.
Yep, follow our page.
I follow the page.
You see me on there, just, you know what I'm saying? I got y'all. Anybody else got something to promote, man? Shout out to my lady.
Man, just...
I love you, baby.
Hey, you trying to get off the couch tonight? That's all that is. He's trying to get off the couch.
Hey, no, real talk. Shout out to my lady because she actually kind of helped me out with everything. She actually got me a light for the show and everything because that's what I have right now. So she hooked me up and everything. She has definitely been like a source of support for all this and everything like that. She's been texting me during the show, making sure everything was going all right. Sound. She did the sound test with me earlier. So definitely, I appreciate that, babe. Love you. Thank you for the support. Couple of shout out. Regarding the Wrasslin sports talk radio, the Wrasslin talk radio, we have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna post this channel. I'm gonna post the show tomorrow. I'm gonna let it finish recording tonight. We'll post it to the YouTube channel tomorrow. Make sure y'all subscribe to that channel.
All right.
Channel. Putting all the shows up there so y'all can go back and watch the show. Also, Instagram page. Created the Instagram page. We posting stuff, pay-per-views, news, anything regarding wrestling. All that's going to be on the Instagram page. Make sure y'all follow the Instagram page. The website's going to be coming. I'm working on that. I got somebody that's helping me out with website. Also, with and shout out to my boy John, who hooked me up with my logo, man. Thank you so much, man. He designed a logo. I'm gonna be doing T-shirts, hats. So we going big business with this, man. We're gonna do, we're gonna have I'm gonna send y'all out shirts and everything like that with the logo and stuff like that on it. We doing this real big, man. And then shout out to my homeboy Fuego Beach Radio. This show is actually gonna be part of the Fuego Beach Radio. So y'all take a look at y'all stay tuned for that because he's actually gonna announce that on Monday. That this show is part of that. So definitely shout out to him. Shout out to my homeboy Ariel, aka Josiah. Straight to the point. Make sure y'all check him out. I know they do recording like every Saturday. Check him out on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. Also check him out on Instagram. He has an Instagram as well. Straight to the Point Radio. Please make sure y'all check that out. Good stuff, especially past week in regards to the George Floyd situation. Check them out. Y'all get information. They also on Spotify, and they're also you can stream the podcast as well. So make sure you check that out. Also, shout out to my boy Tim Whaley, who has Stats Don't Lie Sports check him out. He also has that on Instagram. He has Facebook as well. He's also on Snapchat, and I think there's Twitter as well. Stats Don't Lie. He has a sports. I'm gonna bring him on the show. He's a wrestling fan as well. He's a huge fan, and like that. So I'm gonna definitely have him on the show sometime. So support us, man. Go like that page. We got the Facebook page. We got that. Definitely show y'all support, man. I know I got a list of people that's lined up to be on the show. And shout out to all the people, and I'm gonna shout out every show. Miguel, Lucas, everybody in the group, man. I know all y'all have been hitting me up, want to be on the show. I'm gonna definitely have y'all on. Just be patient. I know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I got a line wrapped around the building. Everybody wants to be on the show. Just trust me, I'm gonna make more than enough time. I don't know in regards to what nights I'm recording the show. It may be on the third. More than likely, it might be Thursdays or Saturday nights if I'm free. So it might be on a Sunday or whatever the case may be. I don't have an actual day, but I'm gonna try to make this. I'm afraid I'm gonna try to make this a weekly show. If not, at least do it every 2 weeks. I definitely want to try to do it weekend because Backlash is next Sunday, and I may just do a show in regards to the match prediction regarding that. But please do us a favor, go like that page, and like I said, go like all the other pages I told y'all about. And check out girl. I mean, and I viewed the page and stuff, and I like the page. Great job. There you go. See, there you go. That's promoting. There you go. Promote, man. Hey, y'all want to promote anything? I'm more than welcome. You want me to hook me up with as far as my boy Fuego and everything? He's doing some stuff for his website or whatever. Hey, if you're an artist, hey, if you want to get at me or whatever, I can connect you up with him. Let me know as well. Just hit me up and follow me. I'm on Twitter, Big Keith, Instagram.
I've been suspended from Twitter. I am not allowed to have a Twitter account because they said I threatened Jason Whitlock and Ray Lewis.
I don't even use my Twitter.
Yeah, they said I threatened Jason Whitlock.
And that's for another show. Anyway.
Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Relationship.
Fuck 'em.
You gonna post this in the group?
Yeah, I'm like I said, once I load it up to the YouTube, I'll share it in the group, let y'all watch it. And
Yeah, I got some people that want to watch it themselves. Like, so they wait for the link and everything. They excited to watch it. They want to watch it. And even I got my nephew. He was like, I don't know much about wrestling. He's like, but man, I want to watch this so I can learn a little bit. So yeah, man, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, even my girl said she want to be. I'm like, don't wrestling, watch wrestling.
If not, why not? If not, why not?
So I told her I said name a wrestler. She was like, she said, who's the guy?
Yo, my girl said Hulk Hogan.
She said Hulk Hogan, nigga. Oh, my bad. She said Hulk Hogan, jigga.
Yellow card for T.
Yo,
Guilty, man.
next time you come on up and get the red card, man. We definitely.
I'm gonna have the red and yellow card.
Definitely. But yo, appreciate y'all for coming on once again, man.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you guys, man.
Until next time, remember, Wrestling Talk Radio. We're not just wrestling fans. We're wrestling fans. Get it right.
And that's my opinion.
All right, fellas.
All right, fellas.
One.